no ene mpontre.
I promise my honor to be faithful and loyal to God and my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of the Lord with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in my esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and soil of our fathers.
It's FM.
In order to uphold and defend the good name of God, so help me, Lord. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and soil of our fathers. And I pledge myself in order to uphold and defend the good name of God. So help me,
The best station in the capital needs help.
What's yet the Torchlight Jumedie ewo NIT 100.9. Jerry or say AGYEMANG and with the Torchlight Jumedie so.
It's FM. Jerry or say AGYEMANG and with the Torchlight Jumedie so.
Jamagana fo nyina akwaba enanwumre e de benit 100.9. Jumedie we ye frɛ no eye the torchlight. Wani tua sɛ eye benada anasa ya wada na ye tena sese ya. Ne ya hyehye amanyosem jumedie a ye de brɛ no ye de akyekyere ye man Ghana. Ye mba bedi agro e wo man ni mu anam sɛ da bia na meka kyerɛw sɛ ɔman no eminu mienu dia. Eti sɛ eminu mienu dia dia. Ene sɛ yetimi gina yinan so ne yehu sɛ yebetimi apie ɔman no. Na ama ɔman na tima konkan na yedie bi ba ɔman ni mu a menu nyina no yedie no ebi asonye so ene program na fully packed na said ya wonim no yedi kan advertise wo ye social media platforms no ene a special guest on the show Jefferson Saki oye hwan oye deputy director of communications ewo mampanyin aso ye office of the president. Ono no ye deputy director of communications ene owufia ha ye ne de ba bedi nkomo extensively na ni suade hunu ewo Ablekuma Central ene sen o preso betu franka de ama MPP ewo Ablekuma Central. Jefferson Saki ye kana semi nso no Ghana ha edi obi a why wadwen se wo no media landscape ne de wo ye off kra na emom se wo mu kra 1% a bibi beba wadwen mu se na oye nsentwuroni eti yenuanom nsentwurofo na aya na womo join the mainstream politics no sen na aya na etie ene Jefferson Saki eba bedi sen komo we mekai eye owura kodwo ponkroma ahead of 2016 elections na oba bepre eye ofuase ayerebi ifa me biases bibre wo no kodwo ponkroma kra wentua because me yen centroni no no nso yen centroni na obo ofuase ayerebi na sabre no ofuase ayerebi fo de womo ka bi kire me papa se me de me platform me promote centroni na me se na oyenwomtuni anka musician center na chi ana ezo centroni a centro for yen so ye de mu ye Kwesi Aboaje me am boss Kwesi Aboaje on na kire me so ono no womo entertainment circles ni mu no so obi free mu na okọ main politics na womo support no enutu no no ode ne support akwakotai eye owura makokreku mante echi pampen ewo eye your friend is ayensu ano eti sa na etie enti na me ne essentially ba ko no so join the mainstream politics anya se wa join keke na mom onwo enisuade hunu se Ablekuma Central oba beji seat no ediama NPP eti na wo ye delegate anansa wo obi a wo Ablekuma Central a ene nkomo no ebekwa amamuye pa na yebese di omanum nkomo enam se wo no so na omampanyin yebo wa wo mote ya yeti he di omampanyin bo wa ye ntehwe wo no omampanyin eye uhu kra wo mote ase etu obebo nkomo so de free omampanyin aso ye since ye deputy director of communications and then the boss the krata ba beto abonten a wayi obi a oba behwe akira na obi a ene omampanya boni din se oba asoye ya ye mama Cecilia adapa ode ne krata akọ ye se odbibi nti ode na dwuma ato ho no nti ni nyina no ye bedi ho komo dwumadi na live awo Facebook Neat 100.9 FM Neat 100.9 FM okọ Twitter handle no so a eye live edem ewo ho Neat 100.9 Instagram any YouTube channel no ye Despite Media ye stream live Despite Media midin de Mark Jerry OSEI AGYEMANG media sedabema Pius Bedu Bansen na womi obenewa Abdullahi Dasmani IK champion womo na bomi chidoma ye de dwumadi ye de bra wo Neat 100.9 so Kwesi Aboaje the darling boy name supervisor the channel manager no Dr. Father Dixon na odo ye executive producer fully supported by the general manager Kennedy Asantio say squad womo na bomi chidoma ye de dwumadi ye de bra wo Neat 100.9 Torchlight esuni nansa na meko Jefferson ho no His Excellency Kofi Akpalu wabefia onum so de ne brada ne de me friend o man friend o me wa na waduru ha Kofi majo
bejo so magere
bibia boko de
onyakopo na dumara kwa bibia ye fine
Liberal Party of Ghana LPG
yen konkon
eno meko ye
onyame adumo bibia ye fine
na mahoboa ne tesen mo primaries no mo congress na mo be kona mo ne tesen
bibia say wo say ya be nomination
yeah
you know.
The nomination is still now Mukusu Eji Amanfo a contest.
So be our person contest biara no. Oba ebejo.
Okay.
Ebi ana person call independent.
Yeah.
And we hear so work waste time no. Brana ye no enkamum na yenye.
Okay, then the ban is a mo party no constitution no munni criteria bia e say je wo join the party no for this period of time answer and no more the next say
e woni nyina ba se anu say party kitwa afi na se bi o ye group party
okay
you know ye ka say ye the straight side bar my
it is more liberalization say more liberalize mo process no
ne ya crowd bar that's what so o ye parliamentary candidate e be mo akwanya no ni na say obe pick a form
okay
form no be 500 Ghana cedis
okay
na o present here no 2,000 account na 2,500
all right
and one is car will be to my party no
okay
na what me agina as a parliamentary
candidate
on the ticket of
LPG Liberal Party of Ghana now we have background checks there
background checks there o ya na ya ko say
and one jeni na obi anso keke na so be di wunya ni beti na obi ana wo je
bi na say background o ya na ko say na we see ayi
Kofi Akpalu.
Background check go ya na say it was about 21 years na all sound mind in there
obemiti your constitution no standards no
ayi na kan kire say obi ba constitution in kan say oba say your background check it will be there you be ma akwanya no am wagina in the name of the party
okay
say bi oba say na akwanya asema na asem ne say onko na wo gwiri wa asem ne say papa ya wo e very say jachi question
yeah
party you be di wachi yo do
and so say
obara say do push me there
that is a one awoko
onko na woko jero there you need sadaje no
Kofi so far o many muti say ma which one na which ye chance ye no as o many man hyehyehye kakra wana
o man mu de emujo em say ye ma me
Cecilia Abinada pa
the case
me ma me pan so no
oh she's a nice woman because I remember say my friend na say more baby say me krom anyako be since 2000 nso ni ho ye nya nso ti me sere na one so mentro letter en fa through ayemfo no ene DC no MC or the MC kita na ayemfamra anyame adom o matimi abo am enya be 60,000 letters a day.
Oh sir.
Oh yeah, just last week yana you cut it so.
I just want to influences are there.
Oh me can be.
And now can be
but
part of those.
Na ayemfo no I start the process you know but me so me de me ekobwa kakra.
Oh okay. Okay, that's good. Na say me by yet saying said a public officer sana man for Kano because when any other person be na Kenya news
but I don't know
yeah
say me muso obi o ska won ni fia me go apolo nya me mama wo because frustration a edu be fam wo Ghana ha no bank for ya mo say Bank of Ghana o mo na a problem no your problem wo Ghana nyina Bank of Ghana
sir
yes
aden
say and hwe and ya ne dey ya ka say madam fu bi aton ni fie oton fie no mbako ni tua ne ka no say o man transfer from no ne bank to anipa no ton ne dan account on the bank when you car bank and I will transfer $1.2 million from car bank to
no so yeah
car bank for somebody 1%
of the transfer
which is $12,000
yeah
no size and no munis man what you say also munis man no first can the infant coming back going to $12,000 just from car bank to Bank of Ghana.
Yeah.
It is a
bank transfers.
Too much. What should they try to 12?
And it's an amount for keep musika.
Exactly.
And I'm ready and soon you will see who kinds of men keep musika.
Obi team guys are the music won't be. So the mechanic.
Maybe I don't hear the money. I'll be bank you can now frustrations here.
Exactly. Now, what dear Majari, my make come experience. Just beginning of this year. Minimum say banners na mi bono, posters na mi bono, mi won ma na yoku.
Mama Fro.
Oh my letter 10.
Said the
Memra. Me koye almost my transfer $2 million. At the call China. It is $2 million na me transfer no. Kofa we bra. Me the problem. Because me am sika and I'm a transfer. You know the
na kofi was kasa.
Na I say yame. So that's it. For just somebody be fair more. Na there am time before Quran say. Me do one mama say we are under investigation, you are under arrest.
How was Yoko?
I'm telling you.
That no.
Oh, February on
this year.
This year some na make.
Now one man to hurry.
Oh, na ni say na bibia na say be o de to Johnny that day. But my media buy and my make can be. Me say me ko duru on ma say kwotara ha. Na me to. Afi say kwa ha. Ye de mako wura dan bakum. Ye kan hwe o. Yes say kwa na de ko wura dan we. Yes say just to intimidate you. Now me intimidate me.
Because what transfer $2 million to China.
If we say next time, me was kind of some transfer. I'll find another way to send it.
Okay.
And there's so many ways I can send it.
Now what transfer is kind of go ahead then?
Me go find Nema.
Oh, okay.
What just say? Go for we bra. Me di bibia some the baby am the bra. Afi ba ka ba ku bi. I'm say I go say mo am tron ko nkoje. I'm so esa me say you investigate. I'm saying now that me so say because you investigate me ana. You write it.
It is self frustrations when the man for
exactly.
Frustration
say o kuma no dosun. Let's all be at all be die now man $1.2 million.
Yeah.
Now, yet is so clear $12,000 and then I transfer from car bank to Eco Bank. Now, wolf is our bassa. One this kind of the fear not come here the no. So the system sometimes frustrate people.
Doesn't mean a public officer, so we keep such money in your house.
Now, one public officer. Now, Ghana, you Ghana for.
Yeah, Ghana for, but you would need to me as your man.
To me, I shall say, only here for one of the moment.
Yan can, sir.
Now, they don't see guys who are no so bonny do. Magdari, open to a catch him say a chromanum. Walk out, Magdari. Who is cut the fee? What size? What size is the
fee? Maybe sick at the fee, and then me fee by 950 cities. And
your size. Okay, Obi on the size. Obi one mark, it is despite. Kwame despite. Now, when if you say, bear $2 million the fear. And also,
but Kofi, who said you be show one, sir? And you know you're public officer. I'm running show, say, and you may be one. And just we are so beg your crown as a woman or mine, you who know a human. I would get
custom show. Yeah, a crewman, you need the break.
A coffee, yeah, abuse the system. You'll be about president, and you won't walk out. That will not some of my institutions near the year.
As institution here, money and go institution for strategy panel. The institutions are frustrating the people.
You say nothing wrong.
No. Because the institutions, you know, and I'm a crime sanema naba. Because Obi we school for na go tena baby. Oh, more brebiada. Nidiane say, obetata. I waste too time. I say one niema. As one making businessmen or more humanum. So share crime for video more fast. Atetium de mo famua. Ya to my value. Okay. Ode unya babra. Koyoko. Ana se opa unya Jefferson ni wi a. Bio machine to. Se obi bia wakọ yoko ana ya befa na ko ba bia ya ko tete na frustrate no. Now I should make sure where you musi say you have been arrested. Ne ye yusu we ne de go ni mas ne say wo life.
Yeah, papa, ne just come kan sir.
Me all from me say make sure kwa promise why I me send this kind of boy me de call here and they me de call here. We say you are under arrest. You say me problem ni bail me. Now so bail me say my bokro no.
But you shouldn't also forget say nipa ye can say me. One mo ne wa ben mo. Aben try say ye go cashless.
Okay, cashless system. As an accountant,
yeah,
I'm a chartered accountant. I believe in cashless system. But this system, it's me cashless one.
It's in a deal.
Now share.
Dr. Bob, digitalization or digitization agenda, no?
Or the focus speed. But Baumia, digitalization away. It will be bribi. But which any power a year. I'm so doing 2 minutes. na maybe only Ghana akoduru no Ghana nyanduru ho me am kakura mento mase but frustrations e bi mu na mu nti no obi wono ma legitimately oni sika bi efiri ba bi ba ne agye ne de kohye yoko na ye hu nipa na abo se because the judge die no first canon.
Okay, now say police for abem wo investigate Wama forward a year docketing the aqua command general for advice.
Obi any problem. Okay. Obi any problem. But I'm asking you what Kumasi da?
Ah, Kumasi there's going to be a Kumasi boy.
I make come be mom go for be. Okay. Kumasi. So be a ne mame. Esi dan. E wo Bantama. Main Street. And now we see down Washington New Town.
Yeah.
We sit down
Amekom, yeah.
Asafo. Sango for no. Okay, you saw what $20 million that day my man because so my man papa popra.
I said as I get the four those tie.
Mami I can say me. Unim no. O just say because of public whatever now can it you know but maka bibia afa no ho. Ba ye ne anim no from Kumasi ne de
enya mama say can be won
dabi fie omu free mu no mo ba no
oh
now obi say a Japan who say Japan ba na Japan ba kuta be say $2 million na $10 million me enya news mami o say be na say me share eja aproku Dr. Aproku
yeah
Akumada
tomatoes
say onim na ni ba prefer eja aproku you know me ti wash town the fear so be 10 one lie the film is kafo amantem hono is kafo a na hono Akumada 4 from Akumada 4 area sa area hono edan musisi ni hono satan ne nekro oton ba ko a wanya betuma nya bia be say $1 million for ba ko ni papa so jan bebrebe eja ya mo akon ja mo akon no ja mo akon
ya bi on the minimum
no na say tiri Kumasi de ye nim sampani for no ma bobra wo na ba bi se maami we Georgia Hotel once oye Council of State member na akwo say se maami no ska bi gu ni fi a ni kuru ni DKC edan a wo won kana hanko a ana say obi se na nabi
ne papa amboache mattress on the minimum pa Sani papa fie ene papa fie ne yop site odwabe
exactly also o de onim na nabi na o je say na nabi ska bi gu na go hu aba ka say
ono ne papa dan kwa wentimi ankan ya no de wu na ye kwani fie ne koprapra na dan ne plan bi nom ne ado
golden tulip ya golden tulip Accra golden tulip on say o masi bank bi o FBN bank that tin bi sa ne papa dia and what Germany in your pen ya watch
yeah
so na almost calm
it's not just when ya
so wundi bia utimi made bi but enye fine
but you okay nyina private people when you public office holder
ono na
mame no wo woni bisa wo ye PEP you are under PEP politically exposed person and you think that you go for free or no of that $2 million now transfer they call China so these are the things people are down for your businessman or kwa pay loan or kwa pay no more friend say radar no indicate so he's under PEP
now
and with your umbrella bench
we PEP
politically exposed person
frustrating nipa
and your papa
yes because awon ya no dosun okurum a
okay
obi ne skani obi ya masa ye nyina ye krafi na kopon chan ba ne yankra the same day obi a ne shebre ne kopon de man o de bae me mentena no enkondoni wrong doing
okay
I will never as an accountant you know me person ko bia sika wo bank say the be a wo opebosen a okọ bank account sabetima aka na obi a say bi onisika akọ bank bia first allied no money ada dia o musanka GM bank money ada dia na sanka no say di pa no go so teska go to bank bi mu
e be e be difficult
exactly eti ene ko na say na opa mo from say OSP obi of the search
by say woman e ko search
me say some do mo tum do bra bia omo po mo wura efie bia randomly efie bia mu
na omo hwe ska
na mo ska o mehia ba because am for ska o fie
Okay, but
Kofi, your system no one. A man in easy money pa.
Okay.
Said the bay and Nippon disca to banker. One ya am she shares some music to banky.
Uncle, you can acquire some.
So, and yes,
I myself frustrations I will can make my film being paid. Because I'm sick and there's a cat to a bill. Sick of Sona, Yamedia. $500,000 and now will be your transaction be all told then be now or the family so. But see a human mammy, you money a frame or my banks and membrane says can I hit it? I'm open now, me says can we agree $1 million. Just a half of $1 million. The car cross in Yamedia. I have a first to it's in your Canada is true. Say get to me.
I won't say risk management in the banking sector.
I say yes, answer money laundry and also visit me about. We don't come up from Church Animal for number the year. Correct, dear Chiriqua. About from Church Animal for Binamo the year. Money laundry, no. Massa, I didn't money laundering. I'm no tongue, you are Mocolano. Or Tonema, this guy, any my Tonya, this kind of Tocasaneto. Yeah. Or no, to that I didn't go banco. Scanning now what so our doom one. Now, Colas a mameno, or Bonisicano, and as a beer bear say 1 million, 2 million, was one chance, 1 million, 2 million. Are you getting me? Share my phone Gumo Colano and a kind of that. Yeah. They almost control scow. It is also my maybe could describe the Briba, man go frustrating. Oh, they must terminate so flexible, so easy. But I come at the man will be a file task. I am on a task returner. That's all or file task. We are also task now with more than there's a Kautia. There's a Kautia task 10,000. What you have 12,000. Say do 2,000 amount. One of our task I am on a task returner. When you run a system like this, it will frustrate people. Opa, Makoni task worker. Actually, I'm a two way. Because one of the two when you say, "Ni pay more home may say to your mocha." When you say system, you know, I say maintain jobs because I'm buying into unemployment benefits. And you were the one, you know. The Mafato Monsa Mobile will be to Yano. Somebody will be sending me post you or your media, your friend say social media handles. Because as I do the job with no. You can do it. We will do it. But we are now working. Am I one mutual side and one who the kind of model I want to use. Well, can you bet my Ghana? People don't believe it. Oh, but you won't be every to my Amanabros, where a system we owe home. Said about Miamudi, Takashibia, Bobo, Moye, digitization, and I don't know. Also, suddenly, maybe can I say LPG. Also, share, say, putting people's life first through technology. That way back. So let me tell you. Why? Because if you say technology, which my bomb and experience, sir, ID card you mu the man go for it. Also, my kind of several platforms. Ghana card. Say Ghana card, you know. Say Papa na work so no. One tia you man say. The friend say. Wait. Yeah, Papa, then I'm very close. Oh no, ma. Mama, the dear. I don't know. Can I dare say? Professor. Can I tell? The emphasis in a picture no card no. So we track card am obi no. But at the end of card no here. At the here a number na work card no so. So a photo na also no. Say be a picture na that no here. I say ko bia here na man card. I try the card number nam. Okay, Gobi. What the next week there so the so what is the way forward? What do you the way forward is say said your work no. It's a DNA bit my found. Your mass system no munya flexible. Na man phone for music and bank. So we could transfer the from a car bank a Coco bank. Now I could 1%. It's for to frustrating it. So you know, a best I now funny thing is or say scan to me and transfer so 1% in a year. What's the name for music mammy? Was his scanning what you say apply and sana it is kind amount. Or say well we see can was I tell you or catch him enough and say okay. And a baby account or car bank. Next, the transfer is kind of from the account to Maracanos. Now, you are going to cross to me for man. Now, maybe account, and I say, Miss Ganama local or more manner. Oh, I getting it. Okay. And see, Minia, I'm off for our frustration with Kruma. I don't now contribute to a man for Kipuska with you. It's any near my ye, a man, Mungo, Nanko for Team First Canadian Enco Bank, Nambona. Yambody capital, our mining. Okay. Mini, I Yagobi, Yesu, a mamma senium. Yesu mamma senium. Okay.
na maame no unim baby you free obi say chief of staff sa maame no akoso free mo say Oko say maame no says bia ska bi gu ni fia because say hey because we chief of staff na wa fa Ghana for sika unim baby maame ni free ba sa maame no ne papa e friend si wo say kuma say udu obi na say we si wo say fia we call Africa Bungalow abrofo nkwa na net na ho ho na ne papa asifie ama wo mu na ni pa masa
but go fie anyway corporate entities na bobo mu dey no your friend is saying 1% on say charges and onye omo pe o nsa dey no
Bank of Ghana na Bank of Ghana ni a problem no
okay
the Bank of Ghana we say mo call Basel 2 Basel 3 side man am dey be adwuma how they have to take time now mama mo say yes system na wo mu no different masa sikane dey me kura say obam fi kura bia benya kakra ma
oh yes me gidi na obi to me transfer $2 million
but you say
ekoto no makakra bi dey
ba some din na ko bank
ko bi da say you realize LPG ko bi da say aye need 100.9 ye ne aye Kofi Akpalu or ye leader and founder the man Liberal Party of Ghana or na what in Ghana we be upon no e dia my Torchlight so aye the Tuesday's edition said American culture ne Jefferson Saki or ye Deputy Director of Communications said the man your presidency office of the president now at the same time or pre Ablekuma Central or pre so obabe tu franka wo MPP dimo ahead of 2024 elections no na amount for chance here send message Jefferson we the main ma wakwa abakra we say Mark Jerry good evening good evening also Jefferson is the hope for Ablekuma Central one fan the grounds ama wow oh esanka odi with eba pa we say giving our mandate to Jefferson to lead us to parliament is like offloading our burdens and living free and happy life without stress and worries at all. Nana G. Hey, oh no, so Edia Bay, yo, thank you. We say, I'm calling from ABC. Jefferson, a dedicated public servant who has demonstrated unwavering commitment to the betterment of our constituency, which is Ablekuma Central. He understands the challenges we face and possesses the vision and determination to create positive change in Ablekuma Central constituency. Jefferson, also one unya politician, but who dedicated life in the constituency. Jefferson Saki me wakwa ba de bandit 100.9 so.
Like Jerry, me de pa ase nwumre, me baba studio ha me no
kasa. Ya kasa pa.
Na enkenye na nka minim sama fools kasa. Kofi Akpalu. $2 million.
Oh, that's what you sama mo. Oh, ama was you sama mo.
Kofi wa vimba.
Anyway, Bibia Boko there.
Bibia Boko, binia na wonso e.
Nyamia don Boko.
Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you too. Na ana mu jan your horse ana mu go run mainstream politics. E dey na e come on. What is that?
Mark Jerry, enye say ye ja ho ana bibisa. Em say wedwuma wo ye. Em say it's part of politics.
Yeah.
Say after the 1992 constitution, no, adopted and as accepted as a nation, no, we realize this we considered the media as the fourth estate of the realm, basically, in terms of propagating the agenda of democracy and all that. Media is a very key, role player. And I see the media as a major contributor. And sabi parliament so de wonim say eye kasa djuma the ability say we be call na we to me catch the attention of the speaker, whether the speaker or a minister or whoever it is important. And until you feel say sabi o serve kakra na se wa wo hwe na wo hwe bebia wo fi na wo hwe wechi na wo say sabi esinto wo kakra na se nyankopon ama wahondin bia wobetumi e de akoboa won krofo a na megidi se no kwan so ano no se wobetumi akọ na wakoboa eno na ye the main motivational factor into moving into politics. This is not new to me basically because Okaya back in 2008.
Yeah.
Abra, you call even Legon New Patriotic Party, call Legon election 2007 through the 2008 elections. No, na you can't ubia or Kasama party no in terms of media landscape, the visibility on television near Diana. Na me na media ni mo na me ye program bia beka ye freno na next diary everywhere sebi New Patriotic Party ebe kono
and the whole front is ade ne pa
exactly na me fronte any ade and into no politics no
it's been MPP ni
2008 and I'm here an active card bearing member of the party exactly but at the same time no na me active journalist too but you see what happened or what was working for me, and they say I was doing good PR work for the party.
Okay.
The role was telling in terms of documentary works, what the party has done, what the John Ejekum Kufuor, the former president's regime had done, the many policies are not there to hold, the achievement in terms of the National Health Insurance Scheme, your capitation grants, all those major infrastructural development are now I became the voice of the party when it comes to television production, and that has been my forte. The thing about politics, they say obia ne senia oye eboa the party obi wa oye security. There are many security officers and as a personnel awomo aboa your party in so many ways, be it community security or sebi we a secretary cra na se wote party office and na se wo sorry anopa na se wo party office na wo prapra ho a na won so wo contribution a wo de eboa party no eno no make me feel say ade a mesua wo school and na say professional yakopon de ma me a journalism na eno any ade a metumi de aboa me party a New Patriotic Party eno ntina
but yenchemu yes te say what say security personnel I contribute to Abua party in terms of what?
Oh, I mean, Oba your party, unim say, Sabi, Oba party office. Obi wa ujina ho. We security. In fact, Mira Peace FM Krano. But who say you have other security officers, any police, any soldier, and I say any immigration service, and abisa, but they are securing the property here. I think in every major institution you have people like that. And so at the party level, no, you won't be almost say anything to protect whatever we have as a party. Party officer before we be a gate akokrano, we say security for etiho. Say be if you crown, we huna security for any idea.
Because I you be say bia. There's a worker to say OC for soldier for military and one more contribute to towards one channel na obi akwa fa ho ntina the person we chire mu ye the mama na
but at Sakra unim say the thing about politics they say we are politics say be also for evotu in fact electoral commissioner crowd we crowd say election day or the right to vote and but that is exactly not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the various people who are contributing in the development of our political party in various ways, be it secretaries, be it the usual protection officers and all those things. I think so. Role are very crucial in the development of our party.
Okay, so my main way free my ensure ni ebane sana actively now we play role practice journalism. Awards are who do we no money idea and the way you man biases towards a political party. Not I'm best on our so blended the two.
Now, share the kind of journalism I think I discovered my area quite early because I realized I was in certain positions in now my interest was more on international politics. And very early in 2003, Ukaya, Liberia, Sierra Leone, and all those countries, and I call Echo Report, Ebano. I think they didn't have any direct, relations to the real political, issues in our country, and that became a good, opportunity for me in one way or the other. Because at the end of the day, I also realized, the democracy na ye practice na ebinomo a practice ya sebe one more am practicing ye. Emma a day and some ebaye, Niama isi was Sierra Leone, Niama isi was Liberia. sa nkrokro nyina no mo practice democracy ba eye entiase a anko ye edwuma enu nti na eno ba ye. And some feel say because of the fragile way of the kind of governance system and now you practice a democracy into no na important say obi tu kwan na what to me these star stories we nyina aba wo memu na manfo ahwe na manfo ehu say democracy no you practice a ye kamemi nkebi enye entokwa. There is nothing like that. Enye say we on we nya adwinti no ukotwe sekan ukotwe tuo any ade. And so for me as a journalist there I was able to detach myself from local politics.
Well, you were fortunate. Now, yes, local politics, and you go to your womb. Maybe you be dream be joining the mainstream politics. Depending on best of us who play the role.
So, joining mainstream politics. Yeah, and at a point in time, basically, you have to, resign from, your profession. Basically, right. That would be my view, basically. But I think, say, if you are, in fact, Usha TV Krana, in fact, outside. Womo democracy no advance edu bebia sebe omoti omo ase you to me yeah election ema CNN everything about CNN actually say they are projecting for the Democratic party. Everything about Fox they are also projecting for the Republican Party. But those are advanced democracies. And yes, at any given point in time, I mean even in Ghana here you can say for a fact there are certain stations station where the station where the most important thing they say fair knowledge of how to report. Throw story balance story no see where you see a ban saying and a way you see when so then into a way you see at the end of the day being neutral very very important in the politics and in the media landscape.
Oh, okay. Now, amount for messages Google no. One key thing, one more come messages be maybe no shall say. Sir Jefferson, a nice gentleman, because and to say about politics more nice gentleman, such a young, sharp guy. Your political atmosphere now you polarized. My uncle, a former vice chancellor, University of Ghana, Professor Udrusu. Now, and then it's why you potato chips be a year. I got say, maybe a mina issue be a person me fro. Because Mona Mama being no, a great Muslim no, a being pa. What's your share, Mark? Romuano. Partisan politics no, polarize the system. In tears, sound Beckas and one shiny or Beccan now, man for actually do what. Inti, you are man for describe as a nice gentleman, was tried some life well leady nominee there. Don't you think says idea way about affected one way or the other? What's what about joining? Yeah, you can't find one of politicians say no more politics is a dirty game. What do you say no more now?
May I look at it from a different lens and as a different angle. Me feel say o community aboa sabi what na community no mwako school me call 7 Great Princess Academy I wall at Ebiokoshi. Okay. When I'm starting my primary school me do class 3 thereabout and ye me call Race Memorial School at Ewo Dansoman. Abra me kwa Accra High School na mataiku Trotro Station and mame what ye nyina ye tia no ton fanti dokono. Me call GIG na mataiku Mercy Clinic and na me wo me started TV Africa. Sebe na me international assignment. Na in the political arena so me na necessary ni ade nyina no na Latebia Koshi Blacksmith down. Ohona na your family house wa mete. I see this new decision as a way say I was say me to me de boa me manfo sebe baby am fi no wo maboa me abon paya ma me maku school me sua ade nyame aye miye into no me so knowledge a me to me acquire no me nya sure say e was say me to me de tena baby say politics say na manfo dream to no eni se wo boa wa manfo yakasa na chese pese ye chese na chese ye hia eni papa parliament and I say ye hia eni papa politics mu. I don't think that is what it is. Politics na ye practice no a leadership role into no this is the more reason why ye hia wo mo a sebe wɔn wɔ tema wɔn wɔ ahobrɛaseɛ a wɔn tumi te nipa ase because ɛyɛ nipa ho adwuma sɛ one go through all those stages in life na sɛ wo enter politics I think sɛ ɔhɔ ɛna issues no wɔ no but looking at the experience and nneɛma fame personally with regards to me adwuma mu the struggles in this game of media it has not been easy though sometimes amanfo hu a I almost feel say na sorry ya na utu kwan na wo ba debi sɛ metena se na me ne wo ka me story it is not been it's been a very difficult journey but nya me da yakopon ase sɛ wotumi sumi mu ebedu bebia mabedri sɛ be nanka me kura de me ne hwan na obi a ofi blacksmith sɛ be yefi mata ku trotro station ne ma meton fante dokono eba ne sɛn na ende yɛka wɔn yi adwuma wɔ ɔmampani officer sɛbe in terms of communication medamu number 2 as deputy director of communications nti efi bibia yefi a yebeduru bibia ye no I am joining this whole agenda and now say this whole leadership arena to serve my people makatra me nkrofo ewo Ablekuma Central constituency. I am bringing in what we call new energy.
As a Chinese.
So new energy agenda. In fact, the agenda revitalize and I say re-energize the base of our party in Ablekuma Central constituency. We share the dynamics in Ablekuma Central politics.
Yeah.
Say you say. Yeah. But who study dynamics ni ye pa who say Abra Honorable Bauer, in fact, 1992 election na NDC for Honorable Bauer ewu ye CS Crab ena ebetena so ena Nyankopon eto ne safre no CS Crab efi ho no Honorable Okule Norte ena bae. In fact, Okule Norte ewini ye by election ewini one election major one ewini another one 3 consecutive elections no Okule Norte ewini ye. It was in the 2008 elections and your internal politics no yenya issues kakra court cases near ade baaye and in that particular primaries no Honorable Saba a winning election no and unfortunately the 2008 election no Tete Chai Honorable Tete Chai of the NDC ebe winning sa election no winning no 2 consecutive elections and I think in the 2016 election no, of course there was a serious wind of change that was blowing across the length and breadth of our country. You to me the winning the 2016 election. What's your margin? You did winning 2016 election. A very wide margin, over 6,000 or so, votes. But unfortunately, in the 2020 election, despite all our achievements, and Niama need to be achieving the constituency, Gates na yesi, and Niama na ijuma na ye nyinano, ye ba 2020 election no mono ye den ye luzuye. But we lost with a very, very slim margin.
About 200 or less than 300.
Yes. But that should tell you, say, there is something more to it than, meets the eye. If we had a candidate who was able to hold power on 3 consecutive elections, who shared the demeanor of that particular candidate, or your Honorable Okule Norte, or your Biana or Breno Nwase, or Watima Manipa, Sabe, anytime, Ushano, Sabeka, those were the traits that made me feel, say, if our party, the New Patriotic Party, is able to elect a candidate or a similar trait to the traits of Okule Norte, we'll be able to maintain the seat and we'll be able to maintain it for a very, very long time. It's not just a matter of just maintaining it, but also a candidate who will be able to, go beyond our natural numbers. Okay. Say political, party be on a base.
Yeah, when a base.
Or one numbers that and no sankrofone de but here a candidate obetumi breaking the ice into other political parties or be appealing to them obetumi nya won so numbers no abeka ho enu ntina me catch me nkrofo say me Jefferson Kwame Nasaki me wo ho say wo mo ko in fact wo mo election in the next few months womu do ballot boxes womu kaime na womu to abamame. But I am very confident and I'm very sure with the various policies media to ho working policies, practical, policies are juma. Ebini saying, in order to re-energize the base of your party, you have to look into the welfare of your polling station executives.
Okay.
There's always been a notion, say
554.
Yes, there's always been a notion, say about pa, and you share polling station executives. I think say sad, I will say you the two chain. In fact, say you to me about woman, you win no, and I say you lose the crown. I will say polling station executives, the policies bit to her, I bit to me a share warm. In fact, me share now your welfare system no enshada enye juma.
Debi o hodie
na bi kuma e wo hobat enshada enye juma contributions and also in fact there is no money at all. Ekuo bia yentua eto no ekuo no enye den enjina. Sebe asori kra unim say yetua to yetua tight ne ade e ma yetumi e de building e na ma create an initiative Jefferson Saki Welfare Support Program no in fact all 7 electoral areas, in fact in our Ablikoma Central there were 7 Adjembu, Matayoko, your friend is saying Botri, Mambrook, Abuso Kai, Memwete, 7 electoral areas.
Okay.
So electoral areas, my committee an amount of 10,000 Ghana cedis in all 7 electoral areas. And no, because of your welfare and not answer the engine and internal. I serve
it about 70,000 cedis.
Yes, I serve it as a base. As a CRNO, because of that, contributions, within the party, bois and Crawford. Now, a party, bemu. Now, was a lot of social interventions. Social interventions, be saying, it be a national health insurance scheme. Now, share your own research. Now, I realize, say, within the party itself, it is just out of the 1,525. Your party, your polling station executives, 1,525. What the Council of Elders, can or 5. What the Council of Patrons, can almost so 5. What the electoral area coordinators, 21. What the executives, constituency executives, 17. What the Nina, the number goes to around 1,570 something. Sa nkrofo we nyina eye nkrofo a wo mo ho a eye very important say your welfare system yi wo ho na say because of government policies e wo ho dada no nti yetumi ema wo mo nyina e benefit a ebeboa yen. Into no I instituted another program a friend of Jefferson Care Health for All program. Out of that number me boys is here no. The analysis and the research showed say it is just about 500 of them and now one more national health insurance card. Until I instructed and I said me committee me home say yenfa national health insurance scheme embra system na a movie from one electoral area to the other. Many work say it moved across the length and breadth of the country
within
the constituency within the Ablikoma Central constituency. In fact, it was only a pilot project because my bigger agenda is to ensure, say, many supports. Now, in the long run, in the very long picture, all constituents in Ablikoma Central constituency, me make sure say we be a national health insurance card because sa card papa. So unya emergency here na say woko hospital. Na say unkreska wo ho kra na unim say yare bi wo ho a national health insurance card immediately be take care of you. I see it as an emergency something. Of course, okasano no ye within your party. But beyond the party itself, eco constituency there are so many other things as be enipa aye within the constituency over the years say and also so eboa me amen crofo me namfo scholarships obema wo mo sabi wa unim yedwuma ye amanfo beba obetua school fees. In fact, there was one visitor me here, National Union of Ghana Students. A program be na womoko around schools within our constituency. And I'm one of the schools I hear Abuso Kain, school. Abuso Kain one school I walk between First Light and Ansonic, junction hono. Jerry, me ra school them hono hit bia ishia me na enye hit ketwa. And I realize say sankrofo we enkwalai. Sa hit we omutine mu a sebe yesua ade kora na efa ha ebeko ha enya de beko wo mutrim into no may your commitment to buy ceiling fans into all the classrooms ewo sa aboso kan school num into me ne wo kase wo ko sa school na every classroom will be and no your project be amede to ho Jefferson Education Support Program and no in fact the plan is that every term and I say every school year me a committee a number of books are meto na me dia koma your constituency no more che ama enkwala and no ma start our polling station executive level basically within our party. In fact in the last academic year the school year no started me my printed 3,000 exercise books they call schools they call school basic schools sabi and no polling station executives wo momba ubehuna obi wo hwa ne ba ebie school near there it's for the needy those who think say wo mu hia those exercise books are wo betumi a support no ketu ebie nso wo yesa no na awofo no so enyesika kakra ato kakra epushi wo mo no na so de na wo de koma wo mo no kushin wo mo itino Nigeria ne mane de doso because metina ha na makani nyina
practical your friend is saying
policies.
The policies are what you go run within
a practical, very practical.
Yeah, the form might be now mom 500 between 500 and 1,000 Ghana cedis. The loan facility and also 170.
No yeah oba tampa dwedie football. And also so made to her. But Jerry, no sa initiative no a personal experience be a me wo. And untina na me feel say I was a medisa policy no eto ho. Debia mekaya na aye bibi. In fact, me ankasa beginning na efie nye ye fie ni ade no omo a yen ye wo ye 1982 83 78 79 80s ni ade no when said those were very tough moments in the political history of our country. Into no me was my personal experience. I mean, at a point we had a broken home. Sebe ukaya okomunumuno 1983 na me papa ka emema wumutu kwan eko Nigeria no those times na Nigeria na woso okope bibia befie atoko ye no say entiase ansheda enyejuma into there was a breakup between my father and my mother, and so me mama ebe a single mother for some time na ohwe na Christmas bi na na yete ho na sebe obatan odwen na ne mba bi di ho ena odofo bi bae obeye na dom eno brain sika kakra. In fact me mama sa kan sa sika no ni giye. In fact I remember the scene very well. Eno di America no call Kanishi market eno koto nduane ne ade na akwala bi ade ye nkwala brunya na ye dwe ho brunya so de eja akwala be de obenya atade fufura hye na me mama ofi edwemu ba no na okuta atade bi up and down green na ya throw echi king of the forest lion bi echi na every Christmas Eve 24th night bia Saturday no na mekai na mehwe sa adoye na sa odofo no eye mame a emma minya tema bi senya me mame etumi convert that little money in fact odi be ye business odi be twi benku echechinam eton ye ewo ye area no mu ana area fo no ebeton otumi expanding business sa sika na bi na ija odi hwe yen ko 7 grades edu mbre bi no na me papa edi sika ba na odi aka ho na nkakra saa na sebe eba ne saa no nti no saa oba tampa dwedie fotui eye sika kakra me di ato ho yen ye constituency no unim say ohia ewo ho kakra Ablikoma Central. It's made up of settlers. When I talk about settlers, ye nyina ye fi baby and buy apart from the indigenous gas ye wo hui. Oko Sukura Mambruk electoral area, for example, womono majority of them if the northern part of our country womo buy upper east, upper west near there, Oba Adjembu electoral area, Fantifo, Asantifo, Oba Abosu Kanya, wa winim Kwefo, a few mountains near the nyina ye wo ho, Oba Latebi Okoshia, ija because of Kolibua ebe honintino doctors, the nurses, any idea. No Ablikoma Central there, it is made up of all kinds of people. Into no me feel say sa project here media be a project on the pilot basis me many your polling station executives and
yeah
and many one more started many will say over 105 women and a woman access to that loan woman begia woman de interest free loan she can be any so with the bar 6 months. In fact, one more general between 500 and 1,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Will be to me ebeje or the cotton or the candy business home. Edi aton wachi, edi achichinam, edi aton benku, edi aye sa enyemano. Intino, it is basically because of me personal experience, and I feel say because of sikakakra me ma mensa kan ya utumi share so edi ye business, edi share me ende na me ya dom. Me deputy director of communication. No, sa na me so me feel say sa sika kakra me de ma ema na so almost to me edi didwa e be to me aboa me constituents for.
No can ben so na be fa so ensure say they will pay back. Obu aye na just say free money.
There be say
but one to be revolve sika na ake betimi aboa na ama obatampa Jefferson obatampa what?
JDA
foto yi. Anke timi run na abo obi ho be obeji na kwakwa ebi.
Ma Jerry, ewie ya me ne wo ka say about almost about 15 women. Eba your campaign office a won beji sika. Na unim say sika na won beji ye no. Enye sika fufuro a me de ahye mu. Won mo sika na won mo abeji a won etua no. Na another set of women won mo saka. Inti saa na ekono won mo tua no na other women enso so enye bi na ye de boa ye ho. Me de ma catch ye maame no mo a won beji sa loan yi se we no ma won mu hu no te se be ye sika bi a ya beji a se be ye de ko ye business keke ye sika ya ji a ye de ye business ama ye party no na ama emma e wo ye party mu nyina ensu etumi ayeden enye bi because we no ye pilot project sam ne me kan ye no me pese metumi expand sa initiative beyond our constituency, beyond our political party. Send your one more Ablikuma Central constituency na etumi enyebi. Look,
okay. For one say now
the reality is that my Jerry, upeo anope bi aman for frel.
Yeah.
Womu hia moa. Moa na eba no anase sa support na aman for hia no. Ye supporter with the structures eto ho a ebetumi aboa wankasa. In fact, before me initiated sa policy, na obabia be hume. I catch me say uhia sika kakra e dia ye business. And I'm bisa say sika saying. I was surprised. Sika obisa ye 300 Ghana cedis. A day na ode or the koto plastic bowls.
Okay.
Na wasuya na ode chin. Ablikuma Central send ye be ya manfo ta ne home fa so no ode ayeden ode a hwe intino. Whether you like it or not, as say we are leader in a constituency there, as for the requests, they will come. But this is to institutionalize some of these requests. Send a policy at the end of the day, no woman him say, anya ye crown, even say 100,000 Ghana cedis here, yadi asha see, say a 100 crown umbenya within the next few months, no, to meet ya, sebe. Another set of 100, women, ebenya, inti kakra, na ye nyina ye de boa ye ho ewo constituency.
And no win they say what the mechanism be the monitor woman so and so be say when initiative be sa.
Oh, in fact, there is a monitoring mechanism. Ye dia to ho. In fact, before ye this kani DNA mano, in fact, a 9-member, planning committee. Womo ye in charge of this fund. Antivida or abuso kain or da no. In fact, before edebema or no, na ye bisa ijuma wo de koye na wo mo because of more experience in business nintino no more take you through safekeeping. Senia how you can even save money. The essence say sebe one city edda o profit nso a very important say we find a mechanism sebe because of one city no enyeska kese ni ntino ube save say be 50 pesos kra na we de beto na we save na boa until there's a monitoring policy in place to ensure say sa policy a media bay uko emano ho na oni omko kasa yade a boa wo mo na we any new energy make ho asem. In fact me this our policy e ba yi other aspirants who say important say almost won make create similar initiatives. Send be ya e betumi ayeden aboa yemano me de bia me kasa new energy energy a the new ideas ebra Ablekuma Central constituency say ne be ya ebema ye leaders a wo mo ho no so no eja ama wo different kinds of ideas to ensure say exactly ye ho be kan ye ho e wo constituency no.
Okay, abusia wutie ni 100.9 na torchlight no ye de ato Ablekuma Central wonim say MPP wo mabie wo nominations atumo a eye orphan constituencies no wo muguso a wo mo ehwe na eye Ablekuma Central one of the contenders and I say hopefuls na ye Jefferson Saki ono na ne enwumre ye no edi nkomo no ntu Ablekuma Central a na wo eye message bi edemano edi bisa ne titiri so ye MPP ni obetime dia fa 050 372 1744 050 372 1744 na mibisa o say new energy no pambe so na fa so impact eye Ablekuma Central constituency. We say good evening to you, Mark Jerry. He is very gentle and focused. He respects all and visionary. Our hope to win Ablekuma Central back, Jefferson Saki, is the brand for the constituency. God bless him for his humanitarian services. Patrick Ewuku, Odifri Abeka, Ena Odebaye. Well, so say good evening to you, Mark Jerry. Sir Jefferson Saki is the man we need now in Ablekuma Central. This is Ali Okai from Ablekuma Central. We, the good people of Ablekuma Central, appreciate his good work he's doing for the constituency. The interest-free loan, the welfare for delegates, the Jefferson Saki education support. Ali Okai from Mabruk. When are they Mabruk?
Mabruk electoral.
I'll say they can stop the sun from shining in Ablekuma Central. I'm all for as and it's now ultimately way now. Why do you need a political radar? When you are giving back to the society.
Yes, but we know it is very limited. Sabi me pese gates near dia yitumi a constructive Ablekuma Central constituency leading up to your 2020 elections near dia na because of say if ye fi honin no me pese ye bitumi akoto aso near ye more routes and shedanka hosa. But when him say when you're member of parliament or you're vibrant, or foresee our parliament to me kasa or to me catch the eye of the speaker, say roads minister be general say or kasa, na say roads are across the country need any more obenya voice kesiye akasa senior and also be very influential a be a problem within our party itself. In fact, this government aye near be bree Ablekuma Central constituency. When him say February 2019. The municipal, which means there are a lot of development. I say, na mene woka say, me pese, mebo Honorable Mariama Amui, oye MCE, mebo na basopa ejuma oye. In fact, municipal structure na say office complex. When we see a buying abua yesi esi hono, oba complex wa eseweni yadia swankasa. Several things. Clinics are yesi, municipal clinic are yesi, Obo Manbrook is yesi Womanbrook, and no so ho. In fact, there's a 6-unit classroom block Shukura, and no so yesi Menewo Kase, and no so esi ho construction of assembly office. Makan Wasem I ono wala tebio koshi. All these infrastructural development, development a new patriotic party government, and isi Ablekuma Central constituency. Every major development Ablekuma Central constituency no. Na ya MPP aban so na from Okule Northe's time through to honorable immediate past member of parliament ono so be ebe wini ya no so ne dia obeye ka ho ne ade no. But what is most important now is getting a candidate who is able to, expand the various developmental agenda across Ablekuma Central constituency.
Constituency is a major challenge here.
Of course, call your roads are one of the major challenges I Ablekuma Central constituency. Youth, as usual, and I think say adio way dear, say everywhere in the world. In fact, Medio Mampeni Nanado Dankwe Kufu Adwechi from 2008 across the country, everywhere you go, employment a major, challenge. So what are we going to do as a people to expand? This frontier of unemployment. Meno idea mede bano a very innovative and say I strongly believe say building up strong entrepreneurial, youth is very important in Ablekuma Central constituency. Your constituency no aboso kan wo ho. Na wo hwe sika ewo aboso kan electoral area and as aboso kan spare parts dealers association. In fact, na say ya elect a new chairman. Yeah. Chairman Ochre juma ankasa. In fact, Chairman Ochre, campaign on a ticket of a new face. And I mean so media no a new energy. Makatre no say nyame ya adom na say new patriotic party force so elect me as a parliamentary candidate. And not just say ono new face no any new energy no e ba bi shia na yama Ablekuma Central constituency ejina ye pa. Building up entrepreneurial youth that would be able to, be creative and innovative, in order for us to be able to create new jobs in the constituency. Are very vital. At the same time, Sabi, Majeri, when him say, Nyame adom, mechin kakra, metumia build sort of human capital in terms of connections. Across the world, across the country and around the world. One of the key things are Medeba Ablekuma Central constituency. The youth I work at Ablekuma Central constituency. Me to me create scholarship opportunities. I said the any local pet. I want me to me akwa manone. My connections in Germany, my connections in Canada, my connections in Asia, China, Japan, Korea. All these countries I said be abra na me a journalist, and I say because of the many positions and portfolios I held in the private sector and also in government, you need to know me to me I link those things up. Senebeya one to me akunya more experience because of the businesses area no they are so kind areas no technological advancement is very key in Ablekuma Central constituency. Oba areas like Latabi Okoshi in Suswa, your health professionals, Oba Mataheko areas, your Krofua, Womso, all sorts of businesses. And Nuntini, some of these things, Niama made to Ama Sanebeya Meba, in Juma, able to me, easy and accessible to my people. I think say one of the major, challenges, building the human resource, capacity, and then also creating employment for the youth. Obviously, women empowerment, like I mentioned, is very key and dear to my heart. The aged are also there. Those are people who would also need, support and finding ways and means of, creating policies that would, reach out to them also. Internal, Ejumani de Edoso, Ewo Ablekuma Central constituency.
Okay.
Sure, say with Akumapan, you bet me AGYEMANG if you.
All right. Now, when him say Ayana becoming a parliamentary candidate, what the peculiar challenges.
Yeah.
Becoming the MP itself, and also one of the challenges. Already, Wawaka said the amount for the pressure too. So be oha. Oben who say anyone do say we no. Who say so much easy. So bit me aye dia wo ken. Ti say aye franka na nhia won. Santi enkonko ba say bi ebedru baby na ebeba say Jefferson and some organ gra no afi okodru ho no gra no aye different story altogether. Assurance na anything.
Jerry, I think say practical experience any assurance. Say Jefferson say or the Women Empowerment Fund biba ana was starting na ane. Jefferson say or the Jefferson Care Health for All program biba and our starting na ai. Jefferson say or the Jefferson Care Education Support program be eba was starting na ai. I think said these are the indices utumi etikia ebetumi aboa na amanfo no so ebetumi enya gidie wo mu say brai enema ya o say oba obeye. In fact before yebeto abama no anase yento abama no kra no enema wa hyase a oye. All these things enema me pese me be expand no uko Kaneshi market say Ablekuma Central constituency no
boundaries
me boundaries in fact uko Kaneshi market baby market building ankasa isi right no Ukaikui South.
Okay.
On the left Ablekuma Central. Drive ko First Light. Now we do Hansonic Junction. On the left Ablekuma Central. On the right Yakoka Ablekuma West ko Sharp Cave. On the right, Ablekuma West. On the left, Ablekuma Central. In fact, Ablekuma Central, yes, in fact, Aboso Kain in Nkrumah Flats on your right, you see, let's say Radio Gold.
Gold, yeah,
from
yeah.
In Nkrumah Flats. On the left, but on the right, we are in the center of Accra. Your borders, Ukaikwe South, Ododo, Ablekuma West, Ablekuma North, and Ablekuma South. Meaning the borders of Ablekuma Central constituency. So a constituency, so
because we baby abobona. Obia send me message. I say, please. Good evening. Good evening to you. Also, looking at how expensive politics has become, have you factored into the consideration of the monetization of politics? How do you fund your campaign? How do you get all these funds to support the people in your constituency? And no man will say why you support your working. What me activate be? And best one of so it me innovatively. What me funds to embark on such project.
When we say politics, we started na say we nya a member kintinka in which are difficult.
Very difficult, and I know.
My Jerry, I'm saying, my very lucky. My very lucky, papa, because many will say a member any ma ewo abusu kanya womo buame enya sam kotwa. In fact, since I'm starting this week, and I say this week, and when him say last week in the BA nomination, right? I PK forms. In fact, form I'm a PK, you know. My Jerry, enya me misika and I'm
here for the paper.
Volunteers of Abuso Kain. A group bia a MPP group of volunteers. Womo Abuso Kain. Womo ma yisika edeko fa form no. Emame. Esan se womo se womo nya gidie ebi womo mu se na me ya dom na se me be member of parliament ebeboa womo. In fact, many workers say at the same time, and they are many other calls. Say even the submission of the forms no krano, many workers say many group ombe den, womo be support me, akoye den, akwa submit me form. Ewie ya me wo office, me ye adwuma, na abrantie bi frɛ me. O say Mr. Saki, me pese me hu e wo campaign office. Into me lunch time break, and me die me come fa car e call me campaign office. E wo gaskia.
And why establish a campaign office?
Me wo campaign officer no e wo hwa. So the calls na dia e banyina no amanfo. Me call ye abrantie a sack of t-shirts. Our printed t-shirts, 100 t-shirts a good sack mu. I will say bra, em say you would jide wo mu into gisa t-shirt na fire wo campaign. In fact, me posters as see a wo Ablekuma Central constituency na me wan see the kura enim. And your volunteers and I want bar together and I want to me designing and I want print it say be posters a kura amame. Me to me a catcher will say the support that I'm receiving in Ablekuma Central constituency has been overwhelming. Obviously, miankasa me support, especially initiatives near the media to akwemuno. You need your blueprint. Blueprint no ho na say ushia mpanyfo na wode ma wo ka say bra we die we believe say a good initiative into yebeboa say nia me hu ni say if you are organized enema easy ema okakra me ne wo ka say in fact from now till sabi time a yeba koto aba
about 20 days
your party say you no very open. You submit your forms, so deadline here 10th August. Yeah. We are from September through to December. And in fact, national executive
date.
We decide say my central constituency money problem be at this time. And I'm over to Aba. It could be September, it could be October, it could be November, it could be December. But what I can tell you is no matter the time frame or no. Media and my campaign team say are you ready, very, very, very much ready. Now, my Jerry, lucky na my say you divine because Nkrofua umudi me campaign yechi Nkrofua they are very much respected in the Ablekuma Central constituency. In fact, my campaign chairman Ankasa Odimenim the immediate past chairman of our constituency. Your friend chairman Frank Akwesidebra. my campaign manager, the former member of parliament, in fact, the longest serving member of parliament, Ablikuma Central constituency, your friend of Honorable Ukuli Norty.
Yeah.
Or no, and my campaign manager. And several other people one more constituency one more so me one more advise me, one more catch me, Jeff, koha and faha. And no sana me to me a catch. The support base has been overwhelming.
Wow. Now we share Jeff said ya we PMO Ablikuma Central with the new energy. And the bafi na we share afi na wuti ya ne Jefferson Saki or ye parliamentary candidate hopeful MPP demo our constituency friend Ablikuma Central or sign a deputy director of communications office of the president. Eti Jeff, what said ya Ofaha and Penifo Tawichi, Wamamau, a year direction Sakodwa, as a Wunson Udison. So what share previous elections? Now we share more candidates Okujinaye. Different vote difference and this in the winning year. This time around, Jeff at Trinity, it's a my maximum of 3 specialties here. What Jeff actually said, "Wo, baby before say in case that's our candidate in the crowd as Henry Safisia." And then any day.
Yo, yeah, constituency, Sena me can't begin, you were all kinds of people. The kinds are different parts of our country. We need your tradition as a people. One, your respect. Leadership of respect in here. Penia ubebu na wonso so waiden wonso so webuno. And only one. Leadership of humility so very important. Uko baby to say aboso kan sebe. Yen papa nom ni yen mame nom ni yen brothers ni yen sisters are womo ewo aboso kan, for example womo nye enkrofo a se bi womo hia osika debi. The best you can do for them is to give them a listening ear. Se wo betumi etie wo benya abotre na wo tie womo problems and womo challenges na wo betumi edi aye adwuma. Oko areas bia we hu say sa area hey sabe the only thing they need from you say ubebu omo na wabre wo ho ase ama wo mo na ensem a wo mo beka no sabe o se wo feel say sabe nya say nimu kra na ubenya abotre na wutumi etie wo mo. I think if for nothing at all, those are the qualities MC Ablikuma Central constituency yet to me are lucky for some time, because the research clearly showed in our last election you to me luzu despite all the developmental projects are now buying despite the free senior high school policy are not existing, despite the many several gutters are yet to me see where your constituency now you feel say election no dear a done deal but we went into that election and lost miserably. And Nuntino Majeri, my study constituency say this is a constituency that needs a candidate. Obe to me, attach the heart of the people. In fact, we made a very big mockery of the current member of parliament, Honorable Latif, in the 2020 elections. Now you see you're a stranger. Now you say, oh, we the other beno ba ye nimuno ni ade. Yes, I no na ono so enam constituency num ko fie mu one nkrofo kasa otie wo mo asem obu wo mo wo frɛ wo mo eno ne results and yedumi this year 2020 election. Unfortunately yetumi eluzu here no. What I can tell the people of Ablikuma Central constituency, especially my polling station executives, because womo na womu si hene womu swa na womu tu hene, ya try candidate back from 2012. Ya to Obama no. Over the past election, 3 consecutive ones. Ya try no. Unfortunately, in the 2020 election, no, we lost. In fact, the 3 opportunities that have been given, no, it is only one that we won. And we won that as a result of a wind of change that was blowing in 2016. It's a catch womo. Say, womo asue ensa womo nsue nsu na womo hwe they will see a difference in the leadership of Jefferson Kwame Nasaki as a member of parliament for Ablikuma Central constituency. What I'm bringing on board is something new, a seriously new leadership skill. Bia medebre Ablikuma Central for a leadership at the parliament, no, bringing it to their doorstep, listening to them, their plights and all that. Sabi me de bia meka me nipa from so de we den be nipa ho me nya me be sabi me best resolve all the issues of Ablikuma Central constituency, but I can promise them that the dedication to duty, the ability to listen, the ability to resolve the various challenges in the Ablikuma Central constituency, no, eye enema e dahoma me pese me be resolve. First of all, my party, the most important thing, and secondly, the constituency itself, the welfare of the constituents in Ablikuma Central constituency, dia edamakuma sopa, because Aboso Kain Spare Parts Dealers Association for we share one more contribution.
Aboso Kain is challenges of how.
Of course,
yeah.
The taxes near dear of, and the good thing is a lot of the challenges are now we face no nyamencha dear. In fact, in our first time, we taxes are now we complaining near dear. You know, President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo or Bayern in the very first time, you know, to me scrappy quite a number, significant a number of them. If you saw Emma Womo, but what I'm bringing to them is a new leadership quality and a new leadership skill that is bringing some kind of new energy into the Ablikuma Central constituency.
And you are very optimistic. Well, you're sure. Said you'll be back on say Basa candidate in the two about them. I see a here for the two about the Mawa. Now we saw Frank Ano when PPD Ma obey to me do rap parliament.
100%, more than 100% sure. I'm very confident because Majari, I'm say yeah Jumache. Now obviously something is also working for me. A lot of the calls that I'm receiving now, beyond our party, sabi, even within the NDC and I say opposition crano, they are crying out for a candidate who would come and save them, a candidate who will be able to do the many challenges resolve, and if not resolve crana, you know, tackle it head on. The many challenges are a war Ablikuma Central constituency, no. Into no, there is no doubt about it. Say, candidate Jefferson Kwame Nasaki as a parliamentary candidate for the new patriotic party in Ablikuma Central constituency is going to win the seat. In the next election of 2024, we are turning Ablikuma Central constituency from green to blue.
Wow. How you need 100.9? Yene aye Ablikuma Central aye parliamentary candidate hopefully the ma MPP Jefferson Saki and you aiding common or sign a deputy director of communications office of the president. Messages in the term waha. West Ablikuma Central has a darling boy in the name of Jefferson Saki. We lost our seat to amateur politician and we need that seat back. The only person who can bring that seat back is Jeff Ablikuma Central Messiah. We didn't what they are saying. But if you New York and nearby, or see the dinner Bogiron. I'm a Bodio Bogiron. Well, Lotier from the US and New York, one of the message here the free at the buy. Oh yes. It's a Bogiron, yeah, that's him. Mukaila Jonah said yeah. Osei Jerry, please tell Mr. Saki and others to at least spell out the abnormals in the MPP so that the wrongs are corrected to continue the victory. Again, the lives of serial callers isn't appealing at all, so he should speak for us to at least have an average standard of living. I know a group of serial callers who are working for him, but what is he doing to better their lives? Jefferson, say a message you remember responding because why your deputy director of communications, office of the president, we see we are calling saying then you marry, nana come over, but me know finalizing into me train because I wanted to give them the platform. One more challenges, one people before then I'm on what is really happening? We see you calling say one more susa.
When him say buying the Uber Bemoa a Ghana funyina challenges and Uber now try to resolve. OSEI policies are yet to hold policies that are meant to, touch the lives of every single Ghanaian, irrespective of where you come from and all that. I mean, yes, serial callers here and party, but I think there are so many other opportunities. Yes, to me at the same time, you create a majority, a number of them. The reality is, we say, mwano obeboa yankakra ubua bino na ebi ko na foforo so obem na wo boa omo na wo mo ko na wo mo ba. So that is how it works. And I think say in every part of the world, democracy the only system of governance because policies are buying at the better hono. At the end of the day, a policy I will say to me into whether you're a serial caller or a texter or whoever it is, I think say a buying in Juma pa or benefit, I will say it to me, it be also to me kebi.
All right. Well, a good evening. Jefferson Saki is a godsend. He's bringing on board workable policies, not smoke screens. Policies that you can feel. I mean, self-made policies and not over-reliance on government jobs. Pedu, Nelson, Latebi Okoshi, electoral areas, and so on. Okay. When you say the MPP used all sort of sweet words, lies to win the 2016 elections, and still they are continuing, promising Ghanaians heaven and earth. And today they are delivering hell. They promised hope, and today they are delivering hopeless. So please tell him, 2024 elections is a done deal for the NDC. Enoke the first Samai say, when say Jefferson Saki is the man to get us back to reclaim and consolidate our stronghold. Hope for Ablikuma Central. The new energy is good energy. Restoring our lost glory with Jefferson Kwame Nasaki. Hope for Ablikuma Central. Where your Collins and now on son. Well, it's a good evening to you, Mark Jerry. The new energy is a good energy for the Ablikuma Central. Might say, the day a bed from Ablikuma Central. Well, it's a good evening to you, Jerry Man. My name is Colin from Aboso Okai, and the delegate is Jefferson Saki is our surest bet for Ablikuma Central Constituency 2024. Unifier, humble, and a good listener. And I'm the way demonstrative party at John Crow for you. Which your message is almost sending ya. Constance, what's the much a pass? Said I will carry the energies from
over 30 years. I mean, wow. Constituency, media grow, Marco School, in fact, dear, that's the base of our growth. Now, what part, it means something to say. The party, I'm saying, Ablikuma Central Constituency, MPP, I'm saying, are very strong.
Okay.
But like I mean, it do times be say now, candidature, the usual political, campaigning sets in. Things are happening in the constituency. People are campaigning for their candidates. What I always preach, anytime I many opportunity, is a preaching of unity. For our party, because you see, at the end of the day, candidates will be winning. Will say, then ye back on, ye supporting and ye tanichi. And so that is what I always tell the people who are supporting me. Say, ye dear grono, fashi utrimu say if ya grow, my can simbia, sebe at the end of the day, no ebe affect your political party. Because NDC4 and so at a corner, and I won't motion yen. Nti wo kasi we are say ya na wo so no at the end of the day no be hunu na sebe wo mo use no as a campaign message against you, but it's always been a message of unity on my side, the need for all of us to come together as one political group, propagate the agenda and the many good things of the new patriotic party government led by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I'm saying, okay, text na nipakono I disappointed kakra, but I Majari Juma be brave ena Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Ghana Mampeni President of the Republic oka say obabeya sabe waye one of the major policies no okay 2008 na any campaign message, 2012 na any campaign message, 2016 na any campaign message, implementation of the free senior high school policy. In fact, that was one of the major policies in fact we initiated Abra Obeye president immediately the issue of one district, one factory, a policy from the very beginning, implementation share economic record and indices are now from the time I take you over from 2017, 2018, 2019, we were doing marvelously well as a country. We all know what happened in the latter part of 2019, 2020. COVID ebe destabilizing yen as a nation. But enokrano sabi yejina ho sabi yen ko dum so mu. Despite all the challenges that we are facing across, the world. And then many will say, South Africa. South Africa is supposed to be one of the strongest economies in Africa.
In Africa,
South Africa, Nigeria. But Ghana, despite the challenges around the world, many will say, your light generator and so ECG, it's a be rely on. I'm say, President Nado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, MPP abai. Ya yebi. Mpenifo bu baby, almost nipa be yebi.
But I any pay been adjoin say more promises though ye face COVID. They said yeah, it be no more nyadjin no. And the Russia Ukraine one it be no more nyadjin no. I don't know any excuse because namusi mu bit me it is a challenge about some to me yeah. And somebody say excuse in the mind.
But at the same time, I will say who say leadership in this country. This is the only time you facing the biggest economic, in terms of a world global crisis. In 2016, 2015, thereabout, there was nothing like a global crisis, really nothing like that. But the COVID, we shut down an economy. You can imagine. So what shut down our economy for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. Nipanko, Nipamba. At that time, the major, because a lot of the meetings are not president or Bekasa, fellow Ghanaians, Obetron is script, I sit in those meetings. The president major issue, and they say, Yembo Bodena yen save life and there. Now you save life and there, or China, Sabi, say, your challenges, Krana, you bet me at Nasi. Now, Sabi, because of the life that we have, you bet me at two and Yama, and that is what we are facing right now. Immediately after COVID, you feel saying one and why we need to Russia, Ukraine. No, a major thing. And my economies, UK, for the first time, one more, downturn deficits, and now one more facing biggest challenges. Now AC, we are seeing now. Me, the most important thing is we are on our feet now. In fact, when him said now and there, now I was saying, finance minister Kra, could deliver. The media review parliament shifting. I sit in a lot of the meetings and she say all day to her and she say in Ghana.
And then you're expecting from
positivity I can assure you. In fact, one of the key things are united consultations are all year. In fact, and Dranajo na ushia the Trades Union Congress are in fact, in that particular meeting, I went to meet the chairman of the Aboso Spare Parts Dealers Association. Meme constituency. Now, one timubi or one challenges. Send ya those challenges. A bit to me and reflect it. Media review. No, in fact, anajo around 8:39 p.m. A month for Adidano na ushia. Heads of religious bodies in this country. Yamiya Dumwa within the next few hours or say next few days. Obabishia. Members of parliament. Now we see one more drain, one more and near one more so able to me aka and also one more de beka one a bemasa and yashisha atuho in terms of a media review nina ebeden ABCP amayena. Sabe a buying a bonnet homebody a buying ender. I can assure you, I can tell you, Omanpenina now the Dankwa Akufo-Addo every nation that he finds himself. So when himself or Portugal and say signing agreement bini adie agreement a boya my Ghana agreement a debia oka and say as someone debia oka and say sabi your raw materials no as a nation debia na yeko na your raw materials no ya export to na ya de ko obroni man so na ono a manufacture na wa process it no dia brain na ya top debi or possess a thing of the past. Into one of the major agreements you're signing, that one you're signing Portugal, defense agreements, every opportunity or my penny inyano, ujina and I so a seminal Emma Nema Ghana. Sebi over 2 of mine, I say sa o mine no beto ye no protect it. It's not just about protecting the property of our country, it's also to protecting the lives and the future generations of our dear country, Ghana.
Okay. All right. Mami bisa we, and now boss the crate bi aba beto abonten. Efa eye penyophobia o mampani abo mudin, omo ko replace ye ma Cecilia Dapa.
Yeah.
Ye ma Cecilia Dapa ne nsemi e ba ye no sign etie. Etesen common kosen wo presidency. Ocha aha president ahamo e wo sign etie because oche president ne content the content of the letter no the ba abonten and accepting your mammy resignation letter. Now, we really think, what do you say, President, a £100 Senate?
Jerry, Mammy Cecilia Dapa, NPBA, Sebi, Onena Nado Dankwe Kufuado, President of the Republic, almost started politics, and yende, Ukayana Wumina, Ewo, former President J. Kufuwa Bemu, Anna Wumina, Ejuma Boom. Nana Adodankwe Kufuado, President of the Republic, Ghana for a man is at 2016, 2017, you swear in or chicheni post no, whom the confidence in the friend Honorable Cecilia Dapa. Now, me to me a catcher will say Honorable Cecilia Dapa, one of the women President Nana Adodankwe Kufuado unsini from Kra because of Ninjuma Pa. Wayama Ghana Mai, Wayama your party, Waye Ama the current administration and also the current government in which we are. Okaya, Abra Sebe, we needed an opportunity and also a space for somebody to take care of the Ministry of Gender Gender Ministry. Krano. Exactly. Okay, say or no, and Ananado Dankwe Kufuado, no to Jose, on share some ministry no. Or share some ministry, no so no or share on one kasa and the ministry so at the same time. The various research say CCI you know say in terms of your mind water distribution no are cheap than any other time in the history of our country. And no will say Ejuma Honorable Cecilia Dapa abo ama ye mind no Ejuma esweni. And it is a very worrying situation. Obviously, unfortunately, President Sakani letter na Osiwa resign no nea obetumi aye as omanpeni say obey accept it. But we know sisi ano nsem bi wo ho a sebi wo ehyaban nsem
wo court no many ade
to me emma ho commentary bebre into no major ewa ha. But what I can tell you ne say the president is very much in the know of what has happened. He's working faithfully. Onono Sebi waswe, you know, to the Republic of Ghana and to our constitution. So we'll be defending your country at any given point in time. And untina ende many woka saying we Minister of State at the office of the President, Honorable Frida Prempe, say on also the experience into on the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources na in Juma Honorable Cecilia Dapa onko tuaso. Into Jerry, this is what I can tell you.
Okay.
But I can tell you confidently, say the president is in very good spirit, hoping say because this is in the hands of the special prosecutor, everything will be handled according to law.
Okay, now one thing is to say there is a perception some man for can say Abani say there are more politicians see they see can they go be them we say it's not creating some wrong perception about politicians, especially more ben. Perception
will always be a perception. I think so. I wouldn't want to say much about this.
Okay.
It is a situation that is before law, and so I per your constitution is not even allowed for these things to come up for discussion. Into mama yenfa enunsi ha. Okay. Ya danfo. Asamo kan yansa.
Anyway, how you need that point na Yenny Jefferson Saki na idin komo. Mame I get yenfa calls kakra na 5 calls be na mo ne Jefferson en kasa mo say mahoma no aso green pa 0302243540 0302257980 902. Jefferson Saki, Deputy Director of Communications, Office of the President, or parliamentary candidate hopeful, let the MPP, our constituency, your friend Abilikuma Central, and then on the team enemy, one in the income. Mario, okay, went to me, I'm right for Mario.
My dad, I'm very
There, mate, you.
Honorable Kwasibuake, live from Cantamanto.
Yeah, go. All right.
Yango po boss na sa tinchira papa. Da bia me so bompa ya ma was. E we say wo de wo so program a. Let's benefit. E we say tiwa na wa ma let's exam mu a. Na awre kwa kan. Eni nya me chira wo. Me pa cha me chen papa no ho no. Papa yi. Yango phone through. Wa fa phone so wi o so on fa you. Bra kan ta ma do na hwehwe ni mo ho da wuro ma what? Let's go be chira wo wedding kunim.
Okay.
Papa bo cha ja ko former minister. On 2024 MP for the Obasa Kakai, or Bunim dear boy, it shall obey the president. I want to make a check and say, Media, Yakofina and Yankoponi, again, Guasia, MP, Papa.
What they have Jefferson were high to their young count and as a later now, you discuss the other matters. My next one, Uncle, I came. Mario, okay, watch your uncle. So,
Minion or Casa fine. Na Yankopon son kan ona the organ enko eni mama no na mai call it nsema obusa no na ese ko kaze se obekọ na ko busam no wi a wabadi ngwa ya brɛ te nsema call it nsema kan di nya no de and to yetiri no kura te yebɛ yebekọ ne too much etimi de mezu so aban sɛ ɔne o mampanyin ko so ho no musa de ekoso na o call it ne mu evi sɛ e dama eso no and I just say, go to your friend Paul, General Secretary. Can near my cousin, the have you, Papa. The General Secretary, what about what the chairman?
Okay.
Make sure the ball of the
better I say, Mammy Fawe, maybe to my joy.
Yeah.
Yet
I'm a program of my central constituency.
Okay.
Well, I look my dear. Yes, you are going to answer me. Honorable Jefferson, Kwame Naseki. As I say, yeah, my brother, Hano. You are trying to be near the media course for her. And you know, and the power in me, and you're only the power in me. To be on the power in the Jefferson, Kwame Naseki. On the MP candidate for even our open or the opposition party and as the opponents, you know, a candidate in a transfer, but then the MP before the funnel. Okay.
Madam say, Mammy Valas one, Majo. Yes, sir.
Micha would you for over a year,
okay.
Micha, Ura, or they say, before Sian, or they say, Kingsley, Ajamai, and Omati, a computer from Kwame, Japan. We are also, or say,
Jefferson Saki.
Jefferson Saki. Or I had a bomb, I can say ye. Send Osiaton, one fana, and go for Mudi Adaz, fan home. But Yamen, who me, a metacho says, you are correcting where and what in my and the party, there's so many. Yamen, who credit mark, and then I'm a Buanami, a 2-4 because. Imwani wadi ma ene mumpadi nyaminu kwen mpakwe muba kumbu kurada. Ndizeli minu ya pwati eka yenu. Se oko noma bekan sempa bia MC odi say General Secretary from Kodia and indini ya yina yenga vinu because yembeji ebebu na nimu ati.
Okay.
Yemfe kosi ending we pana to oma gabi bi papa jire padia eni ebe no eni kumasi for the nukra emma.
Madam say how you need 100.9 between fan afraid for the be more fan chairman. Me other interview I may answer. I'm sorry. Okay, Jefferson. We see your college for normal say and go your mom.
I am say I met me a catcher on say I think say you were structures.
Yeah.
Juma. In fact, in Kenya and the crown in communion class say association. What we know and they say we try as much as possible, to talk to our communicators, educate them on government policies and all that. And I think once in a while there's a communication team to me in all constituencies across the length and breadth of the country. the most important thing is, believing in the policies of government and the party, working very hard, whichever small corner that you find yourself, to play your part, to play your role, so that, we are able to move together as a people and as one nation, as a political party. The good thing about the New Patriotic Party, and it's they believe in democracy, and they believe in, say, Ubia expressing a view. One thing that you cannot take away, from this political party. And I am happy because the General Secretary himself, on several occasions, together with the Director of Communications, Womu to me, Eboa Pro, across the length and breadth of the country, Womu call sensitization programs, Womu communicators, Ekasa, all across the length and breadth of the country. I think that all these things are or say, if for nothing at all, it will see it to me strengthening, no. Na sebi se nebe omuso be hu se sebi party na wo mo domino and na say wo mo contribution to the political party no eboa. At the same time, me to me aka draw say there are several other people sebi they are communicators within the party, but gradually they've transitioned from one position to the other. And also so no say this is a political party so to me e de wo ho to ho eboa ebeboa me Jefferson amiti we edwuma ma yama party no metumi aka tell say enunti na sebe and then meti ha as
now the own resources na there.
Oh, of course, in many cases, a lot of the cases obeden fani say wa kotwa bibi na wa betina se na wo edit e wo fie wa faka wakotwa something e wo ebia in the northern part of the country wa faka wa sen aba abetina wo fie wa be edit we are why your voice over we are what package we are audio commerce station TV stations no one more abo ni na contribution to the political party into no ma obia be mumbu MPP party osum no at the appropriate time at the right time you say bibia obeye bia no ye ni ye ayehu into no womunya confident womunya gidie e party ya womusum the New Patriotic Party mu. It is a party for the people. It's a party that, when you belong, when you believe in the ideologies of Jato, Kalio, Baifa Kabunum, Sanya Womuna, De Womo, Eto Woma Party Noa, and Nina, any continuation, and a yena ye, Senebeya, at the end of the day. Sabi, the most important thing is a Ghana for a day to me, Ashayensa. I will say a ye, near to me. We are led by a president, or ye, or wabadaye. Sabi, would the wasem ekoni nimwa, maybe a month for nim, but the president that we have is a very generous president. Sometimes, utumiko President Nana Akufo-Addo nim onene kasa, maybe a obefu sa samna wakano, maybe a ontiyo. That grow one wa frel. Sa samna last week okaya no, maybe a we na maya afaho any idea. Until we should just believe in the political party. We should believe in the leadership of our country. But don't say at the end of the say woman say be because so but they bedroom omo ho e bi kra na wabi bi so because we are callers no woman here kasa woman can say bebre of which be as a party to be first and lie this week woman kasa me I will deal with the woman no me no woman ba be come myself na yet anyway because some wild pa anyway Jebe then I'll catch up with my central for na yanko Nia Mekatre Ablikoma Central Constituency for NSA Jefferson Kwame Nasaki Maba representing a new energy for the constituency. Challenges are a work constituency no me pese me de me ho ebeto ho na me dedicating me time me energy sabe school kakra mako nimde kakra menya connections kakra me to me build me to me e dia boa me constituency meaning the many challenges in the constituency. Sabi traffic lights challenges here and there. Meaning penny kasa na ebe to me
traffic light system.
Yeah. Resources are ebe to me abaho it be to me dia boano me ye nia me to me. But me de bia meka say election a spirit de bia meka ya point wa eno de say ija enipa no watena say na wadwen say but the moment you have a number of people electing you I said, "Ya womo di womo to me bi ashewonsa." And no any sa to me na me pa Ablikoma Central constituency for first of all si ahen to ahen fo a ɛwɔ me constituency wɔn yɛ respected polling station executives wɔn more 7 electoral areas ɛwɔ more me constituency. In fact, ubo na ujebia ubenya problem. All 7 electoral areas, from Mambrook to Mataheko, to Ajembu, to Latebia Koshi, to Botri, to Memwete, to Abuso Kain, me pa woman na chause sebe party no me fele me form akofa me submit no nyame boa next week.
Okay. Next week,
I don't know, you will communicate it later.
Okay.
Me submit we are na campaign no the idea. Okay. But I'll come to their homes. I'll be knocking on their doors. But yen fa sha ya adwemu say sa edwuma ya anase dwumedie a ye kwakọ ye ye fie dwumedie yen fa okroye yen fa onuado me other aspirants no I always appeal to them say let's be united in this primaries, fight together as a people and come out victorious, because at the end of the day nipa ba akopɛ and a polling station executives ebe na say ye sa nipa ba akona na ye nyina ya yeden ya rally, your support, your energies, around that person. Inti enyumrei michia Ablikuma Central constituency fu nyina me de bia meka and almost obi aka say Ablikuma Central constituency is the gateway to the Jubilee House, because anytime Ablikuma Central constituency be win election be na say party no ye den ye power. Inti meda obi ase.
And you may see that say to Safro, but you better try say best host to be a man's son elections no. Abaso Yakobon Shrapa.
Magari medase Yamisha.
Yamisha so. Abusia na special guest no na oye parliamentary candidate hopeful level Ablikuma Central in the name of MPP on na woten in Canada. At the same time oye Deputy Director of Communications Office of the President Jefferson Kwame Nasaki on na nenumre meneno idi nkomo we need 100.9 eso. Me wada interview me ne Kwabramafo ba be di nkomo Kwabramafo yi oye woba Greater Accra, in fact oye head of a new media and publicity in the name of MPP or sign what Honorable Kennedy or Hina Japan or one camp and then the baby didn't come CCA.
Utie oha extra punk no needs FM.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya jon to ma me duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. We dan klanu to mu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura dia ka ho. Wo hwade e wapi ho. O ka se batete e da fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Catch up a baba worry.
Aso.
Ye fear said this way chocolate drink, ya sorry, no pan on the enum. Ye bishop free genome no snack. Ye nya ho no ye de serve womo. Ye did really a pebibia bogu yad yaswa. This way chocolate drink in yanum. And at this one, what's yanua? Has it a wom, cocoa wom, prick wom, bibia wom, I don't hear any so
this way chocolate drink.
You hear any so
FDA, I just said you didn't crack to more to say a yeah.
Utie oha extra punk no needs FM. Utie oha extra punk no needs FM.
Jeremy Osei Agyemang and the Torchlight Jumedie so.
Jamagana phone you kwa be the Torchlight so we dit 100.9 said the can the two enemy woba a Greater Accra region na a head of new media and publicity in the name of MPP a kwabena mafo na honorable Kennedy ohine Japan the camp a dia odi mutinti man pa ewo ho ewo honorable Kennedy ohine Japan kan kwabena mafo madu e say na makambo te say no make say
oh bibia kamabat answer na meto ayen komo so no na mitie one
yeah me Jefferson Saki
Jefferson Saki in fact make I say the gentleman is deep. You see me ni omo constituency but from afar me who the new energy out there about omo constituency said the last election na Yenya Ebenezer and an MP I don't have any problem with him. But Mark, yen kind of query. Say we are MP. Na our constituency you find say MPP and MP or what? Na say we lose. You don't have any business coming back saying Santos Swaba.
Oh, Samo.
Of course. Maybe issue ni say find say we are city MP. Now we call primaries. Na say we lose primaries and no they cool. Ebi anya maybe now to 2 years among FNS and one with delegates munsembe nya say bia the entire constituency MP wasem.
That's
uko lusu e constituency now. We don't need to make any mistake because look, a man for baby asala you. Nti nyame ye wadom na ye de wo si ye nim say constituency ni na obedi ye nim a. Na so uko lusu a don't waste our time coming back. My delegate be on the constituency be so so. Again, me and Madam for Fuseni.
Yeah, Fuseni.
Yeah, and also suffer the same fate. Also now, unim say it has been the tradition.
Oh no, the one why put the goje
NDC, obey on one son diet da. Me yeah, fairness saying almost two fairness and speaker about
no. Coincidence in info.
Almost two speaker. How do you can queen of?
Okay, yeah.
Can queen of yeah. Almost two speaker about na who say about who yen pa. Because one day we soon that's over parliament. Oh, now the same as Ebenezer, there are two Ebenezer, be two your friends and Fuseni. I think say in my way you muti or your friends and nearby Sawakutu.
Yes, Sawakutu.
Sawakutu. If you are Kutu rather.
If you are Kutu, I'm saying, the next time I want to cry and message or same. Good evening, my dear.
Monsieur, we are on frame.
Why not grandma wants to hear
about me as canibi.
Oh, sir. Ozzy, my name is Daniel Grandma was aka Dr. Bamia is coming. Ablikuma Central. It's in a honestly, many papa. Good morning and good evening, Mark Jerry. I must say that Jefferson Saki's decision to contest Ablikuma Central MPP parliamentary election is the hope that we, the delegates of Ablikuma Central, have that we have. He will help us win back. Now, see, new energy is good. Now, Ose Uchama Miefia Kuto. She is also going to rescue the good people of Okankwe North in terms of 1 hour can.
Okankwe North, yeah. I mean, Miefia Kuto, you see, they are told or must lock or the free or no. And you have a boss them so, but I think, say, even anything, a woman a chance, and you're bad. And you're bad, the crowd. Or must lock the crown or show some prominence or share the way now man for Bonnie Dina. Me who didn't put that, but I think say the likes of these people, Yamuan push you, but almost with this city need the Omakulu with their please. Obakra Munyo music in the Namun Park your Munsi baby. It's Jefferson Saki.
All right.
Mr. Nyamin Shira, Emma and Oma Utu. Me bonfire say delegates no asama o kanu ebe to makoma so na omenya akomapa etimi aiden epushu no mu pushu a the way a o hwa obi te say kojo opon kruma on say already na akwai say ejuma no nim dada on say ubisa no say how could he manage the two, media and politics? Oma who say media and politics no more or less media and we are part of the politics because of say constitution we stating it clearly say we are fourth estate of the realm. So they are saying to obisa no so about full time politics na e anya den akwai say what institution na we change department inti message say omun pushi no na onko we there me ka minu FNS Jefferson dey Me mean ya ba kon so a we were Krabat or no so ofori krum or ko ofori krum.
Oh, Kumase.
Yeah, Kumase.
Why no?
Oh, your friend Michael Edu. Me body na was ring bell. Unim ubenim ne papa.
Oh, I said na papa say yeah.
Friend say
Coco Board.
The chief executive. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
neba.
Oh, okay.
Once a Coco Board chief executive, no, very calm, very affable, very collected, oh, penny pencil. In fact, neba na so afa ni suban pepe.
Oh, for you.
Yes, for you.
Oh, sir.
And no do for you chroma. When you mad you be other friend.
I'm friend saying.
I'm friend okumkom.
Oh, sir.
Na na obu nipa.
Wow.
Okumkom. Na na obu nipa. Ni din ewo for you krom no. Michael Edu. And I know Yakobo Nabaso was answer another second degree in energy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, or some opening there energy. Kakawaya second degree in energy or Coventry. So we know kasi okoye a year graduation.
Okay, UK.
Next week. The message for you Chrome for so say young individual, affable, energetic individual like Michael Edu. Obo for you Chrome. No, omo no pushi no. Mo pushi Michael la. Na me pushi a friend Jefferson Sake. Mo pushi a year if yakoto. MPP yanko enim na say na man for ka say MPP party na ko ese nkokrafo na di enim no yama the youth opportunity na nkokrafo ne so ntena chen ye ba wi ani abeja advice o mo na mai ko ne menya de mark.
Okay, and MPP mo guidelines ya ba beto dwa yi wo hwe honorable Kennedy Ohene Japan they come saying na mo manage no kwan ben so na mo fa na mo so mo de aye adwuma na maybe be to me akọ so mo saying
we dey mention me come on as officially my main church here obi bia oti and share through Facebook any MPP penifo nyina so far me bo obi aba so all the presidential aspirants because mark so don't be see also who tour the whole country na asem ketwa you will be more why him say omonto even one constituency so I only the American because na mark ade aye kono ebi ma launch campaign
we want talk constituency dey be say
we want talk constituency we pa me see dey be online ebi sa delegate enye Dr. Mahmoud Bamia enye Kennedy Japan eya lankojo chairman tin sani pa me say no mo ye
one man can dey so mo di agro
oh mate e fene sen kamere ye fi
ona wo ache jako na
ye wo ache jako also mate so but ono ne de ne say or share omo beto ye friend say yes special delegate
okay
we are now with
but
we so TSC from former Greek minister
Dr. Free Agoto
I think so no so yeah there you can't sweep
people the body nyina now hey you must
easy my politics not interesting because you say oh yes for me it is good because Dr. Bamia is campaigning on how do you call it?
The digital agenda.
Japan is campaigning on business. And you know, be capitalize where he's strengthened. So, say, yeah, papa, friends, and watch Jako. Ocean in some now, oh, yeah, deep. Okasani, how to me say, it shifts towards policy.
Yeah.
So, be an strength. It's body, yeah. At least, open now, coffee now, remember body, so be.
Oh, come on.
It's no me, Bobby, be a basso. Oh, we see your almost court rounds. Na na no na before e beduru hwe mpinifo nkron echo petition senka omo pesenka election e beto enyame adom 26 no anka yeto no was centralized location in fact omo ma several reasons among them they say say election bia na yeto sometimes you are giving opportunity say obe offer last word to the delegates because it told be you the individual and the candidate no be call delegates no but enyo munyina now they could reach you because at least it offers you the opportunity. The last date no obia no obviously at least you could pass out your last offense and word to them. So they say even on the podium you could engage them one-on-one and pass your last word to them. Apart from that, yendi you want to query elections are acquire say two sides. Osha petition koya nipan kron ensa shase ya Dr. Bamian shase ensa shase akwese the other side any the system support candidate side Dr. Mahmoud Bamian enti no ekoba ne say nkron say omo de ombese ya tono ofako because of these reasons no but Dr. Mahmoud Bamian team so my yeti as say omo de omo take position bia whatever decision the election committee and as a national executive council ebe take they will also abide by it. In some camp there, they couldn't take decision A or decision B, but they are ready to go by decision B the national council be take it. You know, already you said there is a division. But Mestre say, Yensha Senya a year General Secretary ne National Executive Council. Ede a year in Krata ne Semaba say ye betimi abwa na you said there is transparency ewa de na eye muniti no. Me feel say even upon say nipa nkroko ka say yenko ba kwa nka hwebo ka say the party no ebe take na no be go by no. Me feel say abebi edun de. Ye nyina ye fantu yechi. Na yenye focus as individuals. Now you concentrate on your campaign, no. And I mean, I do my way be. You better about 26. You better know in all regions. Into you benya a year 16 friends a year premises. You better about on. You are saying a year bako or your headquarters. And no, the national executives. And maybe fans national executives. No majority. Number 2 a year your headquarters. Now apart from that, all the guidelines be among them. And it's say, I do before. The first guideline by an who qualifies to contest for any position. It's here for team Bekaya and a mark one casa so Bekaya. Among the details, you can say, oh yeah, regional executives and as a constituency executive, you are stoop from contesting. Now, won't mean contest a year constituency. No, and I mean, no, can say almost active kakra. In fact, that time the crown almost can say DC is also was attached. We this year, I want to me and Castle Babe contested election or constituency. Yeah. And no matter Sachim Kakra. Now, Sachim when they say, and they, Mama Hokwan say, oh yeah, regional executives. And I saw yeah, constituency executive. Oh, Hokwan. So, be contesting. No. So, person contested by 20th of, I think, is it July?
I remember letting know
July, I think 20th of July.
And so with me submit your resignation letter.
Resign now. Submit your resignation letter to the secretariat, national secretariat, or a party office. But still, with regards to DCs, no, they still maintain so you DCR, you cannot put yourself up to contest. Say yentu ababa ntumpo de o resign kura na kofa forms kura. Constituencies are was certain MP.
Won't be disqualified.
I think I know that it is in order because Max Obekaya, Tama DC appointment, I remember said there was a communique car says so when himself Obako pre MP. I was all resigning 2 years. So a DC I was all resigning 2 years. So say start time never soon. And I mean no can say I can less than a month or two. Where be February 6 months I did to a year. Constituencies I was city MP into less than 2 years, into which means per that regulation, you know, already we DC is here. One guy I say the party will not allow you to contest. Into I think so almost there.
It's when September 20th. September
20th. Yeah. Thanks for the correction. Into I think say no no again. Say apart from say omoka say omo petition omo try omoka say nka. Yanto abano in a separate in a centralized location no again no ka senka ebi ka senka nipa 5 no delegate bia anka akwakoto a obe select 5 nanka among the 5 no ya county omo be come most of the 5 now come the 5 to contest but and also no the national council is regional said there be your constitution say your presidential election every year delegates be entitled to vote for one person. Until that details as stipulated in our constitution still holds. Delegates be on kwan say oyi candidate baako as the choice. Now oyi a normal kind nyina omo kind nyina in order of the OD first, the OD second up to the 5th person no. Omo na omo for your school you very big cut off point. Omo na omo cross the cut off point ombetimi a contest your presidential election no nti and also I think say you dey actually again almost say the national council near general secretary nyina ba chama yenya be husa nyame adoma 26th of this month which is ochina all the presidential aspirants album ombe use in the election no they are going to make it available to them now when say album no say you can say print amawa there is no way I'll bet me. I just album no.
Yeah, I say a voluminous.
Voluminous because every constituency. And then me no can say because of electoral commission, they the recent 2020 election okay electoral commission yen share say a polling station bia na say nipa polling station more than 700 obechim inti see ama polling stations na doso inti ama constituency bia no your delegates not less than 1,200 1,400 especially in Greater Accra.
Okay.
Inti ama album no say so point what they do is say album no they will give you a soft copy
no.
of the album containing all the constituencies
across the country.
Now they made it specific. On say ya na ebi mu the album mafia. Because obi betimi asachira album a one try nipa wa album man ka so no beto aba. They have made it emphatic say omo to constituency election no. Constituency election I call a tone I think this year. No, I think last year.
Constituency election motto no for Mudi executives. And that's last year.
Around April.
Last year.
Around April, and 2 years. That album no. And one number cause why the EU. So I think say a banner say ma peri den eba MOB hu de ko. Again, Oma Shenikete say election year ba be nipa obey in charge of the entire election. The Electoral Commission of Ghana.
Okay.
So I say. Intino ebeboa ama say obi be ka say onten ho ase say we fi say bia obi skimi aba mo obi. I think say the Electoral Commission ni be ma they are seen as independent body. Mesre say omo so mo ho kwan MOB and you so mo ye nyame because election anyama be re ti wa ma weni anda ho a Electoral Commission no referee no ebi mo enye omu nyina ukonye obi a say bi adwemoni woni trima say be say wo da dem nenso na unegu abontin nti e don ma say omo dem Electoral Commission na omo handle the whole issue. You know ma so asre all the presidential aspirants who say election no campaign no say na ekon heated kakra. Sometimes shadow boxing is allowed in campaign because sometimes one throw jabs kakra na yen shade hu say na agro ne ko. But Thomas say we should be decorous, especially the candidates and their supporters. Because Mark, at the end I had to say appointing Tokwa home. Also yes, on page so no dey see from boko. The sia no in Tokwa no anase akensie no. Ya page mu akosoro. Send ye tie bia we ye dey see from boko. Ye nya ne say odwan de na omutimi ko eche no dey abom na say bi omuti wan pai no. There be we appointing Tokwa. Into almost say candidates no and the supporters no. Omunya very decorum in their campaigning. Especially kasa kasentwi, kasa atemdidie, kasa de party no any monyam eba form no. Almost say omo mananya den embra form na ye nyina at the end of the day the obey win bia na yen rally behind the person yen supporting no. Among the regulations no so e business say almost say candidates should agree. Say among the obeying whoever wins
say one more sign undertaking.
No be one support. I know one answer but
okay na
I say almost support omo. I was almost support candidate back who obey win no. I was almost support so in this election 9 candidates na 10 candidates no. As it starts now obia to me win but me dey mean say we are can Japan e be win. But as it stands now obia to me win. Obi obey win bia no we will be ready to support the president. Thomas say among the candidates and the supporters, you fan share you go to game. Your coalition, you obey win biano. They see a biabetuachi. You are supporting because now it is not about the person anymore. It's about the political party, no?
Yeah.
Then, body chidom. Again, now we can about say almost sign undertaking. True. Among the regulations, regulations, no one say. Ebia MSI undertaking. Undertaking ne say enkoba say ube lusu na obeka say wonton wa say o ko independent. On say election na no men dia agro. All the candidates o me yi omutino obia o followers. Entino obi efrim with the followers kra na wa party no. And already political party both NPP and NDC. So we nya floating voters am man support wa wan hwa on wini. Inti se wan kasa who fear for ankasa so you ma wan hwe be yedin inti no omo de kokko aboye nyina se ma emma obia ente ne ho se okwako contest as an independent candidate eno de me mesre Yura Kene Japan, there is no way obey santi. Mestre say, mo bibia so enyesa. Ye yenim say, I can't see na aba. Ye yak esi akani wia. Di obe wini bia no. E say nya eden. Ye support no. Na nyame adoma ye pre nkunimdie eba eye osunuko kokoro. Again, what him say bi mu wa. They would want to vote by proxy because ebi ada e beto aba.
Not onya
available. Yeah. Inti sani pa na also obi odi nipa opese oto na abama no also odi ni din ko 3 weeks also submitting the din no ma the national secretariat 3 weeks before the election the 26th election no sa na bibia o ma clear about the individual beto yes about
it we can that just free sabria kon also submitting because by 1st August so just 3 weeks no
3 weeks now the counting also submitted list no there is a caveat ne say nipa ubetimi ama na si wa name as a proxy voter no e was say oyo obi o delegate it ntimi nkofo obi keke enfam nim be kire say ono eba be si wa name say oba be to proxy eye voter ma also obi o delegate na oto na aba na wato onso waba no ama enti among the lot and I think say me bobo ne to fa dia na che say the recommendation no details are ewo mu ni
okay
mesre say obi bia entie na sopem yekukuru senate bia no ebejo na ye jesio
but maybe some we ballot in entimi amaso enra no
ballot in amaso enra e true
because enra na ya way say
yes in fact me titi insembi enya confirmed and I have not also cross-checked
okay
but notwithstanding me titi say ebi mu the petition call as in the details of the petition I don't know even whether there is even a petition at all and unti ena ballot in anya den amaso but I am informed say very likely say ochano one say if Abruwayi
because of some besensia
yeah omushia na say Abruwayi kwema ballot no ebeba so ntino me sure say baso dia obi abehu position oda na wetimi a campaign mo because ebi wo wa because ya ko general election MPP ni NDC or president ko da soro anase o eba ne sa e ma campaign ye den mre ozobu wo wa ebia sabe yewra na nado kra no hu ni da enti okase soro dia okọ ni say o de ballot paper ni mana esoro na no akoto na aba enti position ni de eboa ana hu say wa collection da say woko ya balloting na say omunya the various position na then the number psychology nso ye den come to play ozobu a onya number 1 send obeka so we there number 1 chess or no na we win obu onya number 3 a obeka chess God the Father, God the Son and God the Holy Spirit into all so that the number psychology near there ebe play role eno so sa ballot na hunya because who take it number be strategy especially who take number 1 na eboa who take the last person so number 10 so eboa e ma o message no etimi call similarly etimi call for more say o catch obi aso wo da na masa ya e ma edwuma na nya den nyame adoma we be omu we ballot na ye be hu bebi a obi abeda na nhihye ya ye ne electoral commission ebeko ne the various candidates any aspirants no nhihye a omo supporters any obi bia odi omechidom no ebeko no na sebe yama the general public ehun say NPP emma ye nyina ye nye baako wetimi wakame we campaign den a ubenya bi ewom ba anya bi wo ma we should try and manage it because say ye kru ye ho bebere gu aponten a ade no rede ntokwa kese no wabonten o wanhwe a o kasa bebere no ama the enemy so much weapon njuye we na o kasa oba be damage control a ebe ye den because we bubu nua bebere gu kwam o se sa nua ni nyina wie no na de ebesi wechi no esi wie message say yenye decro na yenhwe say at least obia no let your message get to the ground say na yewra ken ohine Japan the message waka centered on one what say MPP mo wona amanfo ka say ken Japan okasado do no kasa nyina ne say o say yenhwe MPP delegates for wasa che odo ama MPP delegates we the contribution to NPP as a political party we the contribution to Ghanaian in general a wakyerɛ sɛ even ɔmbɛdi president koraa no watumi ebi enwuma ama Ghana fo bebre enye bi ayɛ ɛna no ya onim sɛ nyame adom yɛwie almost all the regions apart from northern region upper east and is it northeast? Yes, upper east and northeast. Only these 3 regions per ɛna sɛbi akanti so far yɛwie close to 220 constituencies. Yes, nti mɛbɔ mira ken ohine Japan ɛne ne dɔm a ɔmo n'ekyi dɔm ɛne the entire communication team. When you say can and the communication team volunteer work. Yes, because MPP 4 and ɔmo di ɔmo ho esi ɔsɛ baby ɛkɔ idie ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtimi tie obi wo sɛ asantefo ebu baby sɛ yɛyi yɛn sono ɛmfa ntomago nyɛ den ɛnhyim den ti a saa bɛ no a asantefo bu no ɛyɛ fit for Kenya Japan ne sɛ woyɛ delegate akan ho sɛ Kenya Japan ɔno nso ɔyɛ grassroots ni because the advocacy nyina for the interest of the grassroots nti ɛnɛ ɔyɛ part of you nti ɛho bɛhia sɛ onsono na ɛwɔ mu no obɛma na ɛno no ayɛ Kenya Japan na meyi ɛno mfim ɛmfa ntomago ɛnkɔhyɛ wuyem sɛnea ɛyɛ akamfo ebu yɛ bɛ no nti utie so far constituencies a Kenya Japan akɔ nyina na message no ɔmo receive no na mebo obi aba so ofri northern region utie asɛm ɔka yɛ onsɛ no a sabe ɛyɛ asɛm papa ɛwɔ sɛ media ne fa na ɔmo kama manfo te ase no onsɛ onte
ɛno ne yɛde
ɛno ne sɛ
yeah
Kenya Japan say ɔhwɛ northern region pa na or the other regions keka ho na ɔhwɛ developmental challenges a ɛwɔ Ghana ɛwɔ sɛ align all politicians ne yɛhwɛ ɔmo
including ɔno
ankasa onsɛ asɛm papa wei deɛ unya obi ama ne be support Kenya Japan but what he's saying is making sense because politicians need a big opportunity omo disappointed the general public and until na edrum baby crown even now a man forecast say omo need GD or politicians bubiom because share opportunity da ho a say Ghana for nya politicians mu GD eto abama omo na on di say yentimi fa save odono and develop the various constituencies na Ghana for enya so fa so because mark independent candidate ni be any wa be contest presidential election we need but politicians Ghana for ayamadom mo kom de mamo iti mo nso mo ntwamani na mo nhwe omo kakra enunti ofri northern region asama okaye a make cases say mesre eye the general affairs media mo taking it up na mo publish it na mo kama Ghana for nte na mo say other politicians so a omo call round say yento omo so abaran so omo so nyebi na kan nko a oye aboa Ghana ono nko ntimi nya ni nyina already why be any say o say na me ya adom na se o renew when renew as the NPP flag bearer obe make sure say obesi cashew factory e the northern region no amom ejuma here because cashew say a crown year mark ebetimi ama esika chen senya even cocoa e ma esika unim say eye ken ne ba boy eye Kenneth
Kenneth yeah
yes me no ka say oto inkuto no bi sa ho say ayin fa na inkuto no enya free pa enya the northern region na omo ho no infaso do sen e no munya wo oto inkuto owi a package ni nice na de abrochi akoton onya so infaso die bebre na your population a omo endowed with this raw material ni e show mo e ma sabe ye ka say who show here the last time I check I think central region and northern region move akobebwana I stand to be corrected baby in terms of the region
no yes
northern yeah thank you northern region na nyame adom almost say o renew when renew be make sure say be bie cashew factory northern region ma me anya me mama because Kennedy say on free atebubu me bwana
yeah
say as if for no free I say not dump him
yes dump him
now so when him the start factory baby the start factory atebubu
yeah
and we go see the start factory OC fish pond anan kono ankasa na adwen say or the one of the business is it Atwima one of the Atwima areas Ashanti region
region
and we see the fish pond and then me no ka say when him say fish pond or the I donate ama the Ghana Armed Force. Yes.
Oh yes. Fish
pond.
I remember saw the amount.
I think say baku different 5. I think 1,000 acres was 100 acres. In terms of the size. Or the check Ghana Armed Force. Say yamfa emunam no enfidi Ghana Armed Force for. Sani pa mike baby a fish pond free and you no free. And then cashew factory or so baby obie me am a greater Accra me ko ye juma enough. Omo northern region and na some be interested. And omo nim di on person be boa no. Omo no be nya ho fa so. Ti me say Sanya Kennedy enye sika odi bie nnuma. Ama Ghana fo enye bie no. Obi bia NDC NPP. Mu ye moa. Ni enfa sika nso bie nnuma na Ghana mbebu no ebre. Eneme no ye bie phone lines esia. Ebebu no bia ade bako ehia no eye dwuma. Me ba na metie wo ne eye Kofi Apalu.
Kofi Apalu.
Yes. No, kasa about say obetwa fence unemployment benefit.
Yeah.
Oh, I know they are burden. You know say sometimes or
they also more I go too fast. I don't know him come be fast so they are also.
Kofi Apalu promise of heaven. It is just by the way, but message yetimi ya ebe boy ni ama ye nja ma Kennedy ohine Japan. So no kwan bi adwuma. Na politicians no contracts no munyina mu ye bi. Mwa na ye mi adwuma na emebunu nso nye den. Enye adwuma.
All right. Let's say okay kwabna.
Medema nusi no. Message delegates. Delegates moye esi ahene etu ahene for. Kennedy ohine Japan. Nyame adom waba mo constituencies. Oni mo ehia. In fact, this is the first time presidential candidate enya obuo say oko all constituencies enya o makohia ebi nsi da. Kennedy Japan two sa na mo ne pe. Nyame adom all presidential aspirants so start two sa na mo no. The message says, Sabi, ono obo kwan ehye kwan no. Sabi, obese odi enim kwan na ma yemfa kameno. Message delegates bia say nyame ya wadom especially ye kwa akoto the special delegates no. Nyame ka obi akoma na Kennedy Japan asema waka na ntoma akoma so na ballot ni ba position obede bia na ba betudwa. Na monkoto aba ema no. Na nyame adoma on the 4th of November so the general delegates nso den enkoto abama no mbedi NPP nim na nyame adoma yentimi embreki 8 no tide Kennedy ohine Japan yese nyame empire boma yese oso ahode ma yese se nyame bedi wanim na nkunimdie ebe ye wodia nyame adoma on the 4th of November.
Okay. Beda se kwa bina so babekan wan anwumre.
Mark me so me da wase pa.
Na me show. Okay, good.
Abusia ha de torchlight dwumadie ye de sie woni 100.9. Nyankopon e de twen anyame pemo nyame adom anase nyame eboan a ye Thursday nyame pa ye ne ye Madina constituency MP Honorable Xavier Francis Sosu Honorable Francis Xavier Sosu nyame nyame pa Thursday ye arrange message ye no ebeshia within the luxurious AGYEMANG meda IK champion ase na madam gets ebe fia Kofi Apalu by Jefferson Saki eba ha kwabna mafonso aba bewie ne de mede aseda ebe mo bibia wotie me me channel manager Kwesi Aboaje Medanas Dr. Father Dixon na executive producer and me general manager Kennedy Asante Osenebo ni Chido. Yes, Serena DJ Bosco take you over. Nyame ya doma ye besen di ehia mo Thursday on Torchlight Neat 100.9. Na mo amenti man ka mo messages both on WhatsApp and Facebook mo fan cheme. Let me show bibia. Yes, sorry Jumedi so.
Ya no me bibrime.